done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
T4 Yachino. T4 Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. We know you still want our money. We know you still want electricity. We are sure you are about to.
Some of what is happening is unacceptable, and so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
T4 Yachino. T4 Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. We know you still want our money. We know you still want electricity. We are you still wanna go in Japan. What we no go gree be wanna ballot paper. Drop it. I no go gree my vote for count. You cannot suppress sovereignty of the people. You dare not steal my vote. You can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. You cannot fool all the people all the time. Okwasianiate agronagu. T4 Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. Kaya Barao. I no go gree my vote for count. Ole. You cannot use police to intimidate us. Because police, they are our friends. You cannot use soldiers to kill us. Because soldiers, they are our families. I want my vote to count. I want my vote to count. I want to exercise my right.
Let me assure you, my dear voter, that your vote will count. Some of what is happening is unacceptable, and so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
T4 Yachino. T4 Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. We know you still want our money. We know you still want electricity. We are sure you are about to steal wanna go in Japan. What we no go gree be wanna ballot paper. Drop it.
Some of what is happening is unacceptable, and so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
yachino. T4 yachino. Okronfo yashoni mu. Erinunu yashoni mu. Fiafeto ojuloe. We know you still want our money. We know you still want electricity. We are sure you are about to still wanna go in Japan. What we no go grip you wanna ballot paper. Drop it. I no go grip my vote for count. You cannot suppress sovereignty of the people. You dare not steal my vote. You can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. You cannot fool all the people all the time. Okwasianiate agronagu. T4 yachino. Okronfo yashoni mu. Erinunu yashoni mu. Fiafeto ojuloe. Kaya barao. I no go gree my vote for count. Ole, you cannot use police to intimidate us. Because police, they are our friends. You cannot use soldiers to kill us. Because soldiers, they are our families. I want my vote to count. I want my vote to count. Oh, I want to exercise my right.
Let me assure you, my dear voter, that your vote will count.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I bought the cake with my Ghana card.
Some 10,885 kilometers of new roads have been constructed.
The person ne kufuado 2016 ye bi ma e Kumasi no bigger put me scared the boy me scared the boy Mr. Swampa say utumi my cousin I actually ye in the end of the day it was a me say the president ne kufuado the catching in and say and say ye di share in Kuno Sanwa Abe o my mayeti no nane ekufade o nane ekufade o my mayeti no nane
Yeton Banche, Gare, Ewure, Yeton Etam, Wofirusa, Be o my Mayetino Nane, Nane, Ekufuadwe o mema yetino nane Ekufuadwe o mema yetino Yeton Banche Gare Ewure Yeton Etam Wofirusa
warning. On December 6th of 5th, not even the R.K.B, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If the Mensa is minded, she herself to step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Dobi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afanya Maki, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. We are not cowards in this country. We were not born to be cowards. The blood that runs through our veins in NDC is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can scare us with a certain state of emergency. Nana Akufo-Addo is going. He's an outgone president of the country. Boakye has lost. The IGP doesn't have any locals. The Mensa cannot choose for Ghanaians who they want to be their MPs. We worked hard to be voted for. Every single seat that we won will be sworn in on Parliament. Every single seat will be sworn in on Parliament. And so, Ezu, these days, they say President Mahama doesn't say Ezu, he says Ezu. So, just be prepared. All of us, just be prepared. We fought for 8 years to bring the NDC back to power. We didn't only bring NDC to power. We brought it with a very huge majority that will be protected. And so, if the EC has selected them 3 days ago, they should be scared for what we'll do on the 5th of January. We will say more, but what we can assure you is that every single of the 9 will be sworn in. It's either us and not them. So a warning. On December 6th or 5th, not even the R.K.B, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If the Mensa is minded, she herself to step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Dobi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afanya Maki, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. We are not cowards in this country. We were not born to be cowards. The blood that runs through our veins in NDC is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody.
24 elections. They can't stop it. They can't stop us. 208, they delay us. 208, they delay us.
2024 election, NDC, you cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. We are winning. We are winning. We are winning. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Tell the NDC people, we have 1 million ways to win 2024 elections.
Ezu, these days, they say President Mahama doesn't say Ezu, he says Ezu. So, just be prepared. All of us, just be prepared. We fought for 8 years to bring the NDC back to power. We didn't only bring NDC to power. We brought it with a very huge majority that will be protected. And so, if the EC selected them 3 days ago, they should be scared for what we'll do on the 5th of January. We will say more, but what we can assure you is that every single of the 9 will be sworn in. It's either us and not them. We are the two. Come on. Now, so a warning on this.
Almost a brebasu, but I wear chili. I wear chili pie. And your hand one, I wear chili. MPB Bassamba Power BM, I wear chili. A woman who they can't ask our grown a medium. What's awful? The cast won't bury poto, no more cast of media grow. Matesia say, Yasande, in Konyabi Ama Omo. Yes, Omu ye recounting. Na in Konyado Dosan Yasadiama,
Sisia de Bay 7.
Bay 7.
Bay 7.
And my men de Ama Omo, yes, my men.
Omu ye recollection.
Omu ye day.
Recollection.
Recollection. Na Yamobo, Anchre Omo Mawini. And almost a recollection. Recollection area. Yakokan of Fofro.
But sure, yen kind abano.
Yen kind abano.
But
Yakobun Kuntana Fofro.
But sure, in be a polling stations near war constituency honor.
Into Omasa the San Amom.
But they are outstanding, not a 9.
Into Omo the 9 in Amom. Omo the 7 Amom.
7 now, Omo
7 Crombesa Lusu. After 7 December, Ombe Lusu 7 years. Umbesa Obebon Samajai. After 7th January. After 7th January. 7th January, near the president, Veteran Aquinas. Now, sir, Mamena, Oya Yisi Mamena, I didn't know, yes, sir. Sir, Yisi Mami, we power, Oya Yipao. But NDC for the win is her, and not Omun can we,
not Oma Kayewi,
no Makan, but not confusion about.
There was contention.
Contention.
Yes, contention surrounding the
declaration.
The final results.
The final results.
You know, Omo yes, Omo Koletia na BPS. In terms of Friday, no na.
Eno makeka boom.
Court ma order say easy.
Na osha eyampa.
Papa no dey ntimi nchire.
Why na betimi akire? Most ntimi nchire. Ukochira here contempt of court and okay, it is alleged.
Say on my declaration area.
On my declaration area.
She said nipa kro na kuma ntone yem no.
Na kuma ntone yem.
Okokot.
Osan kokot.
But you say okokota na court ni hwehwe mu a ebia na owo case. Into the court bet me ka say o declaration ko amabo ato egu. Yen koto no foforo and na say ebia very clear una win yes you agiama the other person you know may reverse it ni nyina court no betimi a kire but Jesus is here there Jesus court
any way the meaning who asem kan Not just one person, if you should move you.
But just almost person on the court today, yes, somebody to me, answer.
Where the young comes and I mean, show Timo Bian Cochoso, Suban Passion, come say, I'll be mentioned come. To husband, the boof. Catch and say, Omrasharati. MPP for Bebre, MPP for Bebre, and so Maba. MPP for Bebre. O say, Bebre, Jammy on MPP for an Jammy. Or something. Yes, MPP for an Jammy. Who jammy the any what Jammy because Namina.
Omo me pa but ebe hu omo ka omo no tu mu a aban ye wo hoyi omo nka hwe ankyere aban we ba na mo start say mo kasa I will come and respond to you say we are hypocrite. The dollar do 17 no one kasa shut up, let us sit in this country. Me president ebe issue order so for me Israel make say Mr. President to president na me zumi ni Ghana ye mo bia me tu futuro mu ye ni piem. Would you come here renowned journalist? I can't me PM. We are suffocasia. Would you have gross over your home supposed to you move with Pierre catch us a gun and you never would you? Yet what about your form? Said you and I at 10 more 8 years. I catch them would you find a grow. Now so Cassandra coach. I said your Casa graphic online before city one my job the same thing I'm as well as our mofa. It would be a joke. Ya tam Ghana sika dia $3 was 17. Abra 4 na mu complain ya. Edu 35 obi anye di. I'm telling you. Say you dum sie mu dia. Ene dum sie no ntwai. Egusu dum sie. Mo obi fa say ye ka na gro. Emoja one this mu no bia na one pipi. Eti ye nyina tena Ghana ha ya ndi president bia atem. Enti obi ya better. Young why can Montia, you better could be swabber. You better would you play with what I'm telling you? A bazana hypocrisy, no, torso, dollar at 4. There's a former president, Mama Monohomody. Dollar at 17, Obiayeti. Petro, 60, 14, near see your case. 60 Obiayeti, let's over here. You may not like what I'm saying. But I thought that and answer we are voice. Now you to read your own said these people they are cowards. We are not. Dollar at 70. 1 cedi to the dollar. $1 to the cedi. Equals 17. And then 50 point something. I can't reverse calculate. But cost 17 year toy. Beboa. And now so say pro we are. Yerian san eho. Mo bia shara manu refu Ghana ye be kai mo da bia se emu kilo na ye sei e na aduru sei me na wo si kilo no 5 kilo no na ye sei e na ye sei ma refu anwa ye sei kai mo ke ye sei na ye sei mun kai ni na wo shara ka se refu ye be kai mamu ye sa mo Ghana la no ye mamu kwai. Electricity, we talk 50 city goods were this say. And I make a motion as a monte. Moon nothing in a homo tent. Would you have a cow? Why end this in or end this in another end this in any panel? We are gone and you move to chess or your party. Most starting catacora, Monsieur Patua Matudia, my idea. Party a coffee no uncle tenacity no correcting mistakes.
Thank you. Mr. President. I believe that at the point the media will excuse us. So, but for now, we came with some few proposals to discuss as our guide. Most times when new presidents and government comes, there's a very high expectations that high expectation that everybody has, and so we know that expectations have to be managed, because you are a vessel that has come. I mean, these things that people say you've come to save, you've come to rescue, they should be very careful of that, because you are a vessel in the hands of God. So they should stop saying that and pray for you, rather, that God can use you to execute the mandate that the people of this country have entrusted into your hands. I know it's a difficult challenge. During the time you were in opposition, we were talking one time, and you were saying that Mama Lodina, you and her were talking, and it was like, what at all are you doing? You know, why are you standing for election with the kind of situation that we are facing and things are going through? But I think that was when you realized that it's a call and it's a mandate of God that you have to fulfill. And I remember that when we talked 2016, I had mentioned to you what I felt prophetically, that you have to leave, and at the right time you come again. And 2020 we met again with Honorable Elvis in my office, and I said to you that, Mr. President, you are not coming now, you will come after 2020. So when 2020 ended, I was very confident, irrespective of whatever anybody said, that it was your time to come back to fulfill mandate and to finish your unfinished business. And I believe that by God's grace, who preserved you, kept you alive, and you didn't die, and you lived, and you are still here, will guide you, preserve you, and give you what it takes to move this nation according to his mandate to where he wants to take this nation to. And we want to pray and believe that at your term of office, that the narrative, the negative narratives that have plagued governments of this country will change during your term in office, and that we will see a new and a beautiful Ghana by the grace of God. In the book of Daniel, the 4th chapter and the 17th verse, the Bible says that all the living may know that the Most High rules in the affairs of men and give the kingdoms of men to whomsoever he wills. And it is very clear that what has happened in Ghana is the fulfillment of Daniel chapter 4 and the 17th verse, that God has given the kingdom to whosoever he pleases, irrespective of what men did and the efforts of men. And I believe that with everything you've been through and suffered and endured, you yourself know that but for God, this victory wouldn't have happened. And so we are grateful, and we just came one more time to congratulate you and to say, like they say in Chi, Abuano, baby, chichire no, and one yesare no. So wherever the animal was tied is the same place the animal is released, and you know the source of your victory. So we just want to remind you that never forget, like the Bible says, God said to Nathan, go tell my servant David to remember that he was a shepherd boy, and I took him from the sheepfold, and I gave his master's throne to him, and I, the Lord, made him king over my people Israel. Tell David to remember. Mr. President, we want to say by the word of the Lord, remember where you have come from. Remember who made you king. As long as you remember him, he will never forsake you. And it doesn't matter the challenges you face. You will rise as an eagle. You will soar. You will have the upper hand. You will solve very complex and difficult problems with ease, because you didn't come this far. It was him that brought you that far. Amen. So on that note, I will hand over to the General Secretary to just mention some of the few points whilst the media is here, and then after that, the media can excuse us.
Incompetent. Mokai sa word no incompetent Mahama administration. Omokaya maybe na etete me nti me yomo ano normally me yi sa nyoma na no. Enso mokai trade fair me ka chom say hwe. Montana omampenya kunja no so da. Home from ampo emmo moda. Enti munnim se na etite. Me say ejuma no ennafon. Ejuma din ye. Nti obia eboa edidru baby no obia beje no de ato so say din wo ho wonim hwe incompetent Mahama incompetent ma omoso omoka broni kasa omo brofo ne broni for the India me kasa Ghana for brofo ne bi ezu etomba incompetent Mahama administration. And this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Nanya brofun kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana nye here mine. Yet is the castle. I come there. Ezu. Me say slang no. En fact me fie. Niba kasasa no akase hey Charlie akwe oyo obinfo. Fellow Ghanaians. And fashion ma.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
A warning on December 6th of 5th, not even the IGP, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If Jemensa is minded, she herself should step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Domi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekuma North, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afenyomaki, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can scare us with a certain state of emergency. Nana Akufo-Addo is going. He's the outgone president of the country. Boakye has lost. The IGP doesn't have any locals. The Mensa cannot choose for Ghanaians who they want to be their MPs. We went hard to be voted for. Every single seat that we won will be sworn in on Parliament. Every single seat will be sworn in Parliament. And so, Ezu, these days, they say President Muhammad doesn't say Ezu, he says Ezu. So, just be prepared. All of us, just be prepared. We fought for 8 years to bring the NDC back to power. We didn't only bring NDC to power. We brought it with a very huge majority that will be protected. And so, if the EC has selected them 3 days ago, they should be scared for what we'll do on the 5th of January. We will say more, but what we can assure you is that every single of the 9 will be sworn in. It's either us and not them.
I'm really upset, and I think that I should let you know. I was waiting for the Anas video to be shown, and that confirmed the reports that I've been having all along. Officers of customs, you are Ghanaian citizens. You have to help us to build a better Ghana. But if this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of attitude that you have, you are not helping us in any way. Indeed, today, I came to express my disgust and my revulsion at the way some of you are helping to erode the benefits that we are making or we have to give to our people. You are in charge of revenue. Every day we hear reports about malpractices. People collecting bribes with careless abandon. People who think that they are entitled to take bribes. How can we get rid of corruption? I'm not saying that nobody should appreciate the work that you are doing. But when you make it a condition, somebody should give you some money before you perform your duties. I've known customs for quite some time. I was Commissioner of Internal Revenue. And the Anas video confirmed the fears I've had for quite some time. Look at yourself. I want to talk very frankly to you. Somebody joins customs, 2-3 years, the person is putting up a building. The person owns a car. In what organization will it take you 3 years to build? And it is not the exception. It is the rule. Very often, my Minister for Finance is worried about the fiscal gap that we have. And your duty is to collect, to display transparency in the way you operate. And I'm happy with the initiative that General Mode has taken. And I give him my full support. My brothers and sisters, let me be very honest with you. If it means transferring everybody, I will give him the authority to do so. If it means changing all the people in customs, I will do so. Because we do not owe anybody anything. But I know there are good people amongst you. The good people should be influencing the bad ones. Because your reputation now has been soiled. And this is something that we have known all along. And I want to use this occasion to send a signal to your colleagues at Aflao. I'm aware of what they are doing. And very soon we'll descend on them. And then DVLA, one of these days, they will find me there. My brothers and sisters, this is a good opportunity for us to showcase Ghana. This is the gateway. When people want to do investment in Ghana, they come to the gateway and they are met with corruption. Go and come, go and come, go and come. Because there are some who don't want the reds. You want the blue. You want the pink. You will collect the green and the other colors. Yes. Don't be surprised that today I'm in an angry mood. And I have every reason to be angry. Because you are depriving the generality of the people of their entitlements. Look at the number of people who can hardly make ends meet. Look at the number of people who cannot go to school because we don't have the resources. Look at the number of people who go to school under trees. Look at the number of people who cannot even have access to medical care. And we need the revenue to be able to do that. And what is happening? The money you collect does not belong to you. It belongs to the nation. And nobody has a right to appropriate what belongs to the nation. And I've told General Modi that he has every right to do what he thinks is right. Of course, some allegations have also been made against GCNet. Their day of reckoning is also going to come. I'm not going to judge them on the basis of this, but the matter must be investigated. And let me also say this. Who is watching the watchman? You have security agencies which are operating here. I wish that the revelations from Anas could have come to me through the security agencies which are here. No, that has not been the case. You have a situation where all kinds of task forces have been created. There are people who come here throwing their weight around, dropping names of so-called higher-ups. I've told General Modi, and I'm telling you, if anybody comes with the president's name, the first thing you should do is to arrest that person. I'm really upset, and I think that I should let you know. I was waiting for the Anas video to be shown, and that confirmed the report.
Mr. Akufo-Addo, the president has been in power for 4 years. Why do you think Ghana needs change?
First of all, he's been in power 8 years. He spent 2 or 3 years as vice president, and then, but his party which brought him, has been there for 8 years. The reason why the country needs change is very simple. The economy of our country has gone into a poor shape under the management of the president and his party. And there's a lot of difficulties for our people. There's no work for a lot of the young people, and they're looking for a new direction that will solve some of these basic problems that they have. Social services are in crisis in our country. Our health system is in crisis. So is our educational system. So all around, we're going through moments of great difficulty. And it's clear to me that the country needs new people and a new direction. And I believe that that is what the Ghanaian people are after.
When I talked to your young supporters, many of them told me that they're actually going to vote for you because you promised them to create jobs. How are you going to do that?
We're going to strengthen the economy. We're going to grow the economy. We're going to create jobs in the same way as jobs are created all over the world. Like in Germany, everywhere. Expand the economy, grow the economy, put in measures, policies that would allow that to happen. And we will expand the economy, strengthen Ghanaian enterprise and the private sector. We believe that is the way forward for creating jobs. And we believe we can do this in a relatively short period of time. We can turn around the economy in a relatively short period of time. We intend to devote a lot of our energy also to reviving Ghanaian agriculture and productivity. And we believe that is also an avenue for creating a lot of jobs.
But this will require a lot of funds, and as far as I understand, Ghana's budget does not look so good at this point of time. How are you going to fund this?
We're going to grow the economy. We're going to put in measures that are going to strengthen the private sector, and then also bring discipline in our public accounts. I think that these two measures are ways of increasing the volume of money in the system, reducing the ratio of our debt to our GDP, and then opening up the economy. We believe if we put in the right measures too, we expect a lot of inward investment into the country, which will be a very serious avenue for us to raise the money.
Allow me to say that you're a veteran politician yourself. You tried to run for the office of the president twice already. Why do you think would young people vote for you now?
But they told you. You say that because they believe that.
Sinaya hata awodi bi anim anu ti na woni ejidwa no yenya ho faso woni usika ko se duma bi mu so a unya ho faso because sika no emunye du na no ni adwuma kese aye ba be ye the baba tse no ni edi yenya sidia emu odu na woni ejidwa no wonya ho faso woni be se duma mu so a wonya ho faso. Ekahubi tina mikofa abawumia so meka me ho ye hihye ye sikasem no eyiye na sika no emunye dubio ekbi de adwuma ne ahoto so abagana
omo me pa bere ebe hu omo ka omo no tumu a aban ye wo hoyi omo anka hwe ankyere aban we ba na mo start say mo kasa I will come and respond to you. So we are hypocrite. The dollar do 17 one kasa shut up. Let us sit in this country. Me president be issue order. So for me Israel make say Mr. President, to president. Na me sumi ni Ghana. Yem obi am 2 foot long we any pm. Would me come here renowned journalist? I kire me pm. We are so focus here. Would you agro say over your home spokesperson here? You move be pie catch us Ghana and you never would ya ma. You do ani baba your form. Said ye nyina ya tena mo 8 years ye nya di. Aka kire mo de fa na gro. Na so kasa na ko kire said ye kasa graphic online be fa city wan my job the same thing am so kasa o mo fa. Nto de joke. Ya tam Ghana sika de $1 was 17 ya. Abra 4 na mu complain ya. Edu 35 obi anya di. I'm telling you. Say you dum sie mu dia. Ene dum sie no ntwai. Egusu dum sie. Mo obi fa say ye ka na gro. Emoja wan di si mu no bia na wan pipi. Eti ye nyina tena Ghana ha ya ndi president bia atem. Eti obi ya betena. Yan kwa ya kana montia ye be man kura bi so abeka. Ye be man wo dey play with what I'm telling you. Ebasa na hypocrisy no doso dollar at 4. They say former president Mama Mono Homode. Dollar at 17 obi ayedi. Petro 60 14 near see your case. 60 obi ayedi. Let's all be here. You may not like what I'm saying. But I thought that and answer we are voice. Now you to read your Omuka said these people they are cowards. We are not. Dollar at 70. 1 CD to the dollar. $1 to the CD. I cost 17. And then 15 point something. I can't you reverse calculate. But I cost 17 year toy. Beboa. And now so say pro we are. Yeriyan san e ho. Mo bi an shara mani ro fi Ghana ha. Ye be kai mo da bia. Say e mo kilo na ye say e na do say.
Ubeko. Wa no beko. Me say ubeko adenti na unko. Obranu ma e dia ma unti wa no beko. Utu kwanache. Asu ye uni temu. Yo pedim pabo. Nanka pese ni a upeshe. Udisa disa. Wama kwade ya tudi. Ya frau anko. Asu usi winti jai. 24 for besun. Wa no beko. Ensemble sisifie. Kakra unsu wanko. Adidi ya betu. Ansu wamana besi. Wajo bikra bosu. Nansu wunye jumaye. Ukuro musu diye. Umami waha. Upapa oho. Ebuse penny waha. Anye bibi mpa. Unye bibabwa. Eti enfeni uyo. Neko unto bikurosu. Na enye deya. Anomaji wo beba fom. Eti moko eke yake 20.
Bacho obianko du krom.
Odenche kwa molivi ke opulani ojami.
Ene 24th.
Fotin bagi no koni biba umi.
Teteno na polythene bag. Black one no. And yet tied to Kwampa. And Sana Ghana must go back a buyer. Now time on that tie edit to Kwani 24. I dear Chamia di Brunia no. Na yenina to Santine Ako stay high. Yakwa Kotulai. Ya Oko Kou, Yoko Kumase, Yoko Sunyai, Yoko Techiman, Yoko Kwame Danso, Yoko Chami Krum, Yoko Ayayape, Yoko Kushogu, Yoko Wale, Yoko Bole, Yoko Tamale, Yankane Tamale, Ketonation Tamale. O tinkra tukan tamale. Ye oko gomwan cry. Yoko apam. Yoko tuam. Yoko amina. Yoko kwenyako. Yoko swedro. Yoko Cape Coast ogwe. Obekan ogwa. Omekan ogwe. Yeah, friend street language. What you say? Ogwe. Nioko ogwe. Nioko biposo. So we got time because here biposo. One and the car cause is here. Nioko Shama. Mekai Shama, the Kabako, Fan Bet Cote. I got a say Gamali, Fitenia, or go a kind of mine. Yoko Shama, Yoko Kojo Krum, Yoko Esicado, Yoko Keten, Momokan Ketan, and Leo Brofo, Keten, Yoko Takrade, Yoko Sekendi, Yoko Efia, Yoko Kosimintim, Yoko Aguna Kwanta, Yoko Kopiemu Watakwa, Takwa na Bonso, Takwa Bonsa, Yeni Namusa Kopie, Aye Bogoso, before Krebe Piem Bogoso no. Na ya Piemo Petepom, Badoga ya Joro Petepom, Barabon Petepom, maybe Papa Crow Pardon. Ufi Petepom, I know Robogo Sukru Magasa. Na only Nemwako Piemo Apiate, body and ye, the woman for Chrono. Na only na body yes no Romo Zaben Kumso. Na nam Kwame Krom.
akwasi krom no ho ahwan no pie o man so manfi ofi man so manfi na cost pensa no ba ko straight na ko asankagwa no ba to branch o pensa no so begum so na ko amuni oko asase tere oko anakom no ko pie mi amina na kurase opo Matthew John Mama time man no otiso no oko waya mina na kurase the flow opo Matthew enna nanado bai was say wo to abaduma NDC nti wo mo ento aso eti President Mahama me pacho ni awde rural electrification be man no opo Matthew dia no bomodia na yama mi azana wako. Okay, you're for voter region kwane so. Enti sabre yenam eye. Tema moto we no. Make ya branch ya shama kakra ne awuram. Me fa soga kope. Eti eni kan ye first stop no be ye. Dowenya, so from Dowenya no ya call eye ada. Nenam kronumu akopim soga kope ye wuram fa akache side wa. Akache abo hani na muza. Ye be fa eye atimpoku side ne so na musa ne ya duru vakpo junction. Nansi wono mo a. Ne namusa kopie hohoi. Ene e bike sometime. Just Canada dia na just otirigin mawura no. Let me have a honor PMU over the northern part of Ghana. Niginare say ene 24th. Ene 24th day in the month of December 2024. Watch Christmas. Yabewu Yesu atudwambo mo chena. We Christopher GDA. Amen so me kan bi. Ene show no me bajo. Today is going to be the last show at the Pampaso Ebron in the year 2024. And I gidi be anim. A year juma from January. Ebepim Sabre. We are tired. And I gidi be anim. But in Sambia see a Kadebeka and Sanya sorry. I will see FM Ransford cable at your Pampaso Jumadi and Ebron from Sabre copying 4 p.m. No man midi Jumadi no chairman. Asedan Koma Evan Sabiga, Chief Executive Producer of the show, R.K.B Tanachi, Patika Sodwadu Tanachi, former Bojuma for all these years. Yetime Kunto Kapa. Alaska dia Shemani papa fiwe. Alaska Timini Shemani. No I share that doom the phone. Na odum phone na right you say phone na block it o fe na unya no na ma dwe o kan to say no akire ago we wadi department team be ba on kan say na no o sire onu ni boni e wadi me ka juma no na ma juma no ewie pe can fire juma ni agrosa. I have one policy obey aye na ye ni ye wonya atwe ho no bi me say ajuma mo kokwa asade from January basis Sabre Pampaso yanko break e ko say be a holiday obi e ma juma. We can't say we have served you better. Mona meti me say you have served better. We have served you for the year. Even though you are not going to be there, but you are some more. We have served you guys better. So, Yahoo day. Ufta damba kwa adresu wa kudi bronya. Adamu be kwa adresu akodi bronya. Maami bia na oye nkokọ omachire honom Adamu kaya. Sa time no na ota tota boma me na akokọ bronya tube wazo wasa akoro no fe. And I'm saying Antiama and the Fan Quana. Adamu or Taibia, oh yeah, or the Babu Kodufumpi. Address was 7 maker. DJ Kofi, Nkrabatan Bakufi Water Region. But we Nimni Chrome or Consosone at the Nequa or fine interpreter. The only voter a year man of Yahanamwa, only Minikasa or Covota Regional. Now, we fine interpreter didn't cheat. Say, Evo, Omokasa of Esagoma, no Ujinaos, I know him. Esagoma, what you say? Now I just say, yes. Esagoma was Obekan Crances here. And I, Italian English. It's your boy. Now say what just on man through Facebook. It's your boy DJ Kofi. Yeah, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. Hey, now me ya done it too. Me ya that's how code to know. Kofi na so about Facebook acha Fabra. Otariba. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 2, 4, shut the door. Kofi bro for back. I don't know. What try to diary munti or fire na what they are two of no or kono baby. I will say Pampaso and they say I'm never kono na young koni gidi but I'm 24 back in the fi hanom. You be dim komo at the Ghana politics. We be dim komo the father incoming government. And I'm more buying A2 archers what they impede a year the first 3 months of the new government. You know, yatua by security as home office CDS. And as the soldier Muko, President Mama Fee report reach Mobianco Honomy. That's the reporter in Saka. But you go so I verify because you were in sources issues be crocky up by nearby. I know, sir, President Mama will do new appointments in the coming weeks or days. And check. Yes, before R.K.B or better and I know, say, be 1 or 2 announcements. I know, sir, there's going to be a change of some public institution heads. I'm aware. I know the kind of meetings I so was Senate, Kofi, Bosompim, if I saying, Osafomafo, Nemano, almost started handing over. It's almost started one more meetings at the end of the year. Ajia good. Omno Papa na by Papa Kodi Angels and one no. I'm privy to information with Bracoso our town electoral commission release on the band then so you be him come Accra minim say commission no edibonia and no kind of BSc but near ten say about to be an emra ya ne yebata ho 2004 and 2008 elections there has been a lot of reforms say yedem brafo for ban to be catch now say and near BSc recollection BC internebesia or boa he said I want to me catch your mom Tomahama Wobowa ti electoral commission wobowa nemo yeni nyina efrakadam a way to please the NPP. This crop of electoral commissioners came to work not for Ghana but a certain group are almost where Ghana for from NPP for. It's a fact. And as a journalist we need to speak truth to power. Adeba kwa yenkrofon bi nyade won no okokasem na beka so ebiana otawiachi dabi ese ehu no kra ye ka no krechi nipa ye a lot more ye ba be di ho nkomo but mameko jenkra to mra me ba ye beto aso na afi so ye djumadi na to aso ye ne ye be kan sempa ba djumadi live ewo eye asimfo so Rich FM 98.7 more asimpotem hodom no Pampaso live on Rich FM 98.7 a minute me ba sisia enkomo ben na on matie for eche
me da se abusia ye mo akwa ba power time bre aso power specialist herbal hospital yerin chefri aso Dr. Penny oda hospital na doctor akosia adu aya ho de mo bibia bibia ogebre na utie power time de bia nsema ye kanina ne
50 point something I can universe can grave be ko 17 year toy beboa omo me pa but ebe hu omo ka omo no tu mu a aban ye wo hoyi omo anka hwe ankyere aban we ba na mo start say mo kasa I will come and respond to you say we are hypocrite. The dollar do 17 no one kasa shut up let us say this country me President be issue order. So for me Israel, Mr. President, to President. Now Mr. Ghana. You will be on the 2 foot long. We only PM. Would you come here and now journalists? I can't me PM. We are so focused here. Would you cross over your home space? You move with the Pierre catch us a gun and you never would. You do any baba your form. Said you and I at 8 years. You I catch them. Would you find a grow? Nazo Casana coach. I said your Casa graphic online. City one my job. The same thing I'm so Casa or Mofa. It would be a joke. Ya tam Ghana sika dia $3 was 17. Abra 4 na mu complain ya. Edu 35 obi anye di. I'm telling you. Say you dum sie mu dia. Ene dum sie no ntwai. Egusu dum sie. Mo obi fa say ye kana gro. Emoja wan di si mu no bia na wan pipi. Eti ye nyina tena Ghana ha ya ndi president bia atem. Eti obi ya betena. Young quiet canamontia, every man could have been swabaka. Every man would play with what I'm telling you. A basana hypocrisy, no, torso, $4 at 4. There's a former president, Mama Monohomody. $4 at 17, Obiayeti. Petro, 60, 14, near see your case. 60 Obiayeti, let's over here. You may not like what I'm saying. But I thought that and answer we are voice. Now you to read your own said these people they are cowards. We are not. $1 at 70. 1 CD to the dollar. $1 to the CD. I cost 17. And then 50 point something. I can't you reverse calculate. But I cost 17 year toy. Beboa. And now so say pro we are. Yeriyan san eho. Mo bia shara manu no fi Ghana ye be kai mo da bia se emu kilo na ye sei e na aduru sei me na wo si kilo no 5 kilo no na ye sei e na ye sei ma wuro fi anwa ye sei kai mo ke ye sei na ye sei mun kai ni na wo shara ga se wuro fi ye be kai mama ma ye sa mo Ghana la no ye mama kwai. Electricity, we thought 50 cedi goods were this side. And I make a motion as a mountain. Moon not in the home date. Would you have a Kyle? Why end this in or end this in another end this in any panel? Why are gone and you move to chess or your party? Most starting category, Monsieur Patua Matudia, my idea. Party a coffee no unquat tenants and on correcting mistakes.
A warning on December 6th of faith. Not even the IGP, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If the Mensa is minded, she herself should step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Domi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afenyo, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. We are not cowards in this country. We were not born to be cowards. The blood that runs through our veins in NDC is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can scare us with a certain state of emergency. Nana Akufo-Addo is going. He's the outgone president of the country. RGB doesn't have any locals. The Mensa cannot choose for Ghanaians who they want to be their MPs. We worked hard to be voted for. Every single seat that we won will be sworn in on Parliament. Every single seat will be sworn in Parliament. And so, Ezu, these days, they say President Mahama doesn't say Ezu, he says Ezu. So, just be prepared. All of us, just be prepared. We fought for 8 years to bring the NDC back to power. We didn't only bring NDC to power. We brought it with a very huge majority that will be protected. And so, if the EC selected them 3 days ago, they should be scared for what we'll do on the 5th of January. We will say more, but what we can assure you is that every single of the 9 will be sworn in. It's either us and not them.
Some of what is happening is unacceptable. And so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
Tifo Yachino. Tifo Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. We know you still want our money. We know you still want electricity. We are sure you are about to still wanna go in Japonia. What we no go grip you wanna ballot paper. Drop it. I no go grip my vote for count. You cannot suppress sovereignty of the people. You dare not steal my vote. You can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. You cannot fool all the people all the time. Okwasianiate agronagu. Tifo Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. Kaya Barao. I no go gree my vote for count. Ole. You cannot use police to intimidate us. Because police, they are our friends. You cannot use soldiers to kill us. Because soldiers, they are our families. I want my vote to count. I want my vote to count. I want to exercise my right.
Let me assure you, my dear voter, that your vote will count.
A warning on December 6th or 5th. Not even the IGP, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If the Mensa is minded, she herself should step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly.
Kwame Miki, you could be a day in Tikofia Pashata, dear Besabi. Epa! ni jabe fie mumi enyi na kasen bronyo ye kodi enti esampi fo beko ebe kodi wo kumasi fanti fo beko ebe kodi wo ogwa bawu fo beko ebe kodi wo beko so ye kodi bronyo misi achim fo beko ebe kodi wo koto zema fo beko ebe ko ankrofo wasa fo beko ebe kodi wo takwa ye kodi bronyo misi ekwapi fo beko ebe kodi wo mountains venture fo beko ebe kodi kwamen adansi fo beko ebe kodi wo boasi bona ye kodi bronyo.
Okay, adansi asokwa fo mechia ma adansi fo mo ko oboase aso ana adansi fo ne beko sanse neatie enso eno. Okay, Pampaso live on Gold 90.5 FM. Today's edition no Ayesronko. It is going to be our last year or our final year broadcast ban Pampaso program now for the year 2024. Eti na just any eti no. Eti ebehwe na yakeka nsema bom. Issues outdoor air koso. Issues outdoor air koso a enya sem ketwa. Mopa chairman picture mfanto mama na mehade. Yes. Mopa chairman picture bi na mfanto na menhwe hawa niema sifatie. Moni bi so ametime apebi yohama edema mofa chairman asidu nketia picture mra. Mofa chairman asidu nketia picture mra. Mofa Greater Accra Regional Chairman Ashimo picture mra. Mofa Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC Chairman Ashimo. Mofa the picture mra. Na mofa Johnson asidu nketia picture mra. Na hwabi naka. Okay. Ni aka na ebe ho adwuma later, but these are two personalities I want to talk about them today. Na fi yahu hawa anyway bi sifako. Okay, so report from Bank of Ghana, listen to me. Report chiremu say NPP government led by President Akufo-Addo last minute appointment. Na report ni to Bank of Ghana kwanipa 400. Last minute appointment 400. And these are political appointments. And one more year. These are political appointments. And one more year. Etia thinks the general public muntie MPP aban enko parliament na bosome miensa akwahoma sika de betu adwuma fa oso onye. But oye employment agum say John Mahama ena pamfo metu omka January. Sade we nyansa wom. Ye kodi bronya. Metimi ba bi. Mama me tsame ba bi. Nanka na ye mo no boko ne yenko. Aburo ne ba yenti. $350 million President Akufo-Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na fufuo. On pese the current parliament and we be taxing for o man yenti no. Wom say akwahoma sika de betu adwuma fo ka. A teacher for post for just a banjuma fo ka nyina no. Wom ampene. But Akufo-Addo any Bawumia Esisa MPP for Good Bank of Ghana nipa 400 and a report to my employer after December 7. Tio nipa 400 and a Akufo-Addo Bawumia atam woman Good Bank of Ghana across board. Wa approve 3 months a year friend saying budget and I call Masika. Liam for a teacher for ka. Yan for 2 nurse for ka also win yet. Sa last minute employment na mu ye no. Why sika ne fantu yom? Why sika ne fantu yom? Abro de ba yenti be ma for yafunu. Ebi na President Akufo-Addo ye no. Chese abro. And President Akufo-Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia administration be di Ghana. Woko Bank of Ghana nkwano enipa 400 and I will employ after December 7. Na kwa humasika na first quarter mofanko na finance minister ko present no and they also wonya adentia will not for tax exemptions are yes at you omunti no chese wonka na sankrofo na won problem no why sika ne fanko to omka. Honorable Joseph Yamin, honorable good afternoon. Honorable Joseph Yamin, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Official Pampaso.
I think I'm not here. I think that Papa chain, the team is here.
Nasa Kumasi Bokodia.
Oh, Yami Adam, Kumasi.
So far, and near after December 7, yen share issues outdoor a startable mobile. We do Mujimwa, a banja padia, the outgoing government and Crophobie, I imagine, say, one befa, natural Makwa Koton, the Ashom Chibrim. Reporting to much track some tractors be, and some, machines be a year for Juma or eastern part of Ghana. So far, a 50 time at Tuaba, and my I banja padia was some individuals we are. One of us almost lose power, Tino. And some would take advantage of the system, you know. Send a name as if here.
Well, many of them say, you Guswa, you monitor situation, you know, and every intel be a yen can be a you 2 1 or more. You investigate it. When we get the clear picture, then we move in. Study a binumum fagana no say a more a Japanese. Until there are a number of them were ya to home anamo. Now ya make sure say baby I was a edano adao. Until so far there. Hint be a yenya be a ya 2 1 more. Now a binum or more. You're very close in getting to the final decision. Now, yet a Japadian qua a baby, I'm sure any Pacrano. Do baby, Yame. Anya do my bimo be omudu omubesi omunya ombeti midi omasi, and that is adia a year mama say, why is the government so wicked to that extent? Say you were abaya or no dear ongreen or minor in any way. And Nidia say, Bibi Biara, or Mubetini Afa, Edia free or Maimuha and Sana, Aban for Frono, Ababa be taking over. They will want to do it. But the answer so, they make sure say, Adiano, enco individual, but a Aban dia. Aban should take possession of it. If you ask and when you better pick any intel, any signal, we will go after them and make sure that Abano in Saka near Yenidia, Ghana for Anya near a water Omunya and be able to rule this country. Yes, I can be answer so. We are yet to get Nipano to come and tell us, say, Ampa Adiano a media. Tepesa a woman in ye. Obian to me, Mamma can't be Amfa and share. But behind the scenes, they are working around there. For instance, fertilizers are a bindia. They are charma individuals. Ewo or my numhano. Ya china dia guho. Yenya ubia manembe uni apun kase adiani yenedia. That's very surprising. That a rich me and yachi nneɛma obi bia ani hɔ a ɔba bɛka sɛ adeɛ no ɛyɛ media na wei nti anana adeɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ. Nobody is claiming ownership of these things. So very surprising. It be say who say nti adeɛ no na nyɛ obi adeɛ ana. Na sɛ nyɛ obi adeɛ nso a how did it get to baby a ɛwɔ no? Obi ama gold ya yɛkyi no yi. Bank of Ghana sorry I know issue statement. Na PMC for issue statement. Statement na we issue no. Bibi anywhere AD dance ye say ade na yewodia. Onso say yewodia. Minim hoya Bank of Ghana with difficulty in bringing documents that suggest that ade no yewodia. Eniho it's better till the government takes over. Obia Madia, let's say Adiano Aka Abain Kukum. Then Abain will use it to rule this country. For instance, Goldie is over 400 kilos of gold. But 1 kilo of gold, 1 kilo of gold, $98,000. 1 kilo of gold, $98,000. 98,000. The 400 kilos of gold, means that you have to multiply 98,000 by 400, and this is just an individual transaction. The government Bank of Ghana, who am I? In the sense that Ghana a dear by a chain one. I almost say a Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
Document here ni as well na car na the gold no and gold in a commodity a didn't just like that. One kasa as an individual and you want to me and a party what power osusu say obi anya no hwe ampa so obi antimi anya no hwe ena otimi fa what do you call gold cotton TV so
yes
without the for gold timi cotton TV so the chere say oh gold e won ho a might be in a serious country, it should have been picked. And to go the Free Bank of Ghana, now Accra airport, now Accra standing outside this country. That gold, cannot live without documentation. The Bank of Ghana now catch PMMC for said, Omonya transaction Emma or more. PMMC for the good ni free or more office no document be account. At a point, me would say PMMC ni say go to say and I would number. But me and country. He couldn't tell us go to Dodua na or the number. A year then idea a year would ya. Na wode ko na untimi enka anyoma dodo a na ewo car no a wode eko no only to say ya media. So at that point ana akonfo said the omoya ne tembia no omutimi chi car no eno omofa gold no a enka accountability bank in a Bank of Ghana be ya kire o man no to tell us say gold is in a new and I'm Robert and I. All that they are doing is Ghana, trade on behalf of Ghana. Bring the documents that shows that it is yours. Abaya assembly pisine my but Ghana for in your regime say until anybody proves to us that at the end of the year or Modiana. At the end of the could say swearing in the paper. Then a government again Ghana will ask serious questions as to why Asanio man as to why that transaction and the idea your Juma is to make sure that Ubi beyond Lutu or minor, not young, not and the Pekibia will follow it up. And when we follow it up, Yabayan said there was a young Yajiria, then we hand it over to the appropriate quarters. But my message a dear way because it be another Busami. Some people, and I don't know what my genamum from my. But like Munya hint, you know, Monfre,
a police for yes.
That try be on several times, and son they decided say we will do it and now call them in. Areas be a honoma take a signal no. Ye be kind ma police phone before you could do another BBN.
Mudi kind ma police phone signal.
Yes.
Sir, and you must say near Koso Honum.
If you are
Moko and Nabi any ho.
Your best remo say, Mon prepare mo and for my watchana ye bay. Before we do no, Nabi be any ho. And so we decided say no. Yan here, ye bring some corrupt officials be unprofessional guys. Our movie ADD's criminals. To loot estate. Inti near is a sea and say, Yenya Bibia, yes, surrounded a baby chronoa. Then we call you to come in. Near hand you over mouth. I take you all the details we need to take. Keep it till the real owner comes. That's how we do our thing.
I see. And it's so far there. Okay, so for the sake of emphasis, God knows is here.
Our Bank of Ghana vote, Mrs.
But be done. Are you safe?
No, and the question we say safe. It should be safe because we'll be there, and I've sent this signal. Say, even if Yenya party be ever kweti kwa bisuni or modi agora, will be a better and come with us here. Because me, I remember what she had the end of my own fact. Manja amount a cromfona and fanco. What would you baby no asoriaco? At this point, in him say good no air for me. Until Bank of Ghana comes in to give us documents, genuine documents, which they you say a bit more on it is not just gold now, or they are too no. That gold way is going to expose a lot of deals, corrupt deals. Akoso ewo ye mamha a minor abokaya den ewo. And Abamaya go through gold exports in this country from years back to time I chase our gold. Because gold here can what to me. That day, no more the gold new good play me and back on KLM back on Emirates. KLM then they managed to get their way into a coin. Because KLM 2 area. Our intel was giving us Emirates. Into Emirates, Huajumani, not knowing that it be the kind of KLM so echo. And from that time, so I can Bank of Ghana statement now. I say me match rating the gold beyond free jampa gold beyond your thing and koi. If it is genuine, government business continues till the new government takes off. And then a Bank of Ghana also the gold if they have a genuine. One
must say, I'm gold beyond cover, be able to say the new government will take you off.
No, almost say me at 13 in ama omuntimi fa good be then
enko but be ana any security implications be the omo kano
security implications never wo there a one in an say Bank of Ghana yen adwuma till the new government takes off. A new person takes over. And the genuine business be a woman be continuous. But the end genuine it will stop. And I'm no say we are monitoring people or more call with huge sums of money. Airport war has been calling off. Oh, call genuine to say their name, I call genuine, yeah.
Yes.
There's no fear. But when be a first way, be Kobiano, you need a form pass seriously, and we are monitoring it. You need to say free or mine and free. They will say free or mine. I remember our example, and we picked Intel. Say cars be or higher package or some trucks. Be honum. A dihuachiako custom bonded yard. And we counted 56 of these trucks. Yeah, confiscating, but the documents surrounding everything indicates a private company. They had contract or but this government also has frustrated them to the extent that cars here have been parked for more than 3 years. Documents woman just said are fed up and that they want to take their machines out. Everything is there. If you prove that these things don't belong to government, buying means a woman. Genuine transactions near we leave you to do your business. But say actually fertilizer na the energy anti-min mabontin there. I bet that baby a dana home till the new government takes over. We hand it over to the Greek ministry and farmers will get these fertilizers to work with. Tractors. Ya hold the sihoa. Sihoa no ya to abawi. Yes, after a tour by we, I feel ye distribute to these tractors. Abra tractors, no. I bet you on my have for a very long time and it's packed there. Hold on. Let the new government come. Decide what Omodis are at the end. Because I will be probably an card and can see her for years. Sika, and I'm no say there's a lead to Sika. Physical dollars, huge ones. Yengu bank, yengu individual homes.
Sika.
Physical dollars.
Physical cash dollars, angasa.
Dollars.
Ye shiegu nkrofo FE.
So that is the intel we have. Safie na no ka ho asem ni na has been cording off. Your mom pay say $1 na mpa. But if it is anche mun number yenka, and you get to know how wicked this government is. The reason dollar no cedi no kosoro is because Oko bank no you will not get the dollar. Up $1,000 tokra unya be so fewer dollars being chased with plenty cities. Your pen will turn them out because it been here. Meanwhile, among for them, they're holding the Eddie Gufo. We will take all these monies and send them back to the banks, which we believe is $1 no. Now how are they now against the city na Eddie Abafo? Yedi Juma de a watchdog situation any room. We will watch this country and make sure that obi bia ni ho no mo a obefa Ghana na dia hye ne botom ti se nnora bi na omo di hye botom no and it will not happen like that.
I see. The issue about vehicles are buying to my attention because about to my attention because the Central Region MPP Vice Chairman so cars be akodi ama mo supporters be akoni fi akoni djuma mu se omko akosa cars matu visa.
Well, the ISC I am heading the national team and region in our task force headed by the regional organizer.
Oh, okay.
And the baby juma ho and to go at certain point who find him a Ashanti region in one of these operations. At certain point to go home Accra. The entire Husana is that baby was here my presence. We're moving. And just add the tax no regions where the regional organizers are leading these operations. And you find out, say, a bind should be in a bind's possession, not individual possession. And you have a quack near the Abra bind. Now bind the here. You bow fee, nay, what deal with illegal documents. You prove it, we leave it.
I see. But what about the issue of men okay aban japade ye ton your oshenti aban ko de ye money don ko me ko pebinto eno so e
and also it comes with a lot of issues. For instance, your intel is that nanado bodyguards e twa ne ho ahia no ya ton Land Cruisers 20,000 cedis the amount.
Land Cruiser 20,000 cedis.
Over Todie. The Mombompa say you hunu baby out this and I say you will not drive it. The fact that it's an auction car now turn doesn't mean say na valuation no correct. The entire makers in 2016 also by law deputy ministers no omo saloon cars. The saloon car after 2 years you are entitled to buy because it's assumed say na ho de ayede na abafo. Na who free abaimu you are entitled to buy that car.
Oh, okay.
Now they are there. So when the NDC lost 2016, a communique was sent to all ministers. The Obi Ohonwa, for instance, maybe you transport, there was no saloon cars for years. And it is a unica saloon car who use it. And for that matter, it cannot be allocated to you. A basa anwa, it may allocate some of the cars a war Flagstaff House or any other place for you. And the colleague I know war Bruno Hafo region, Honorable Justice Samuel J, Deputy Minister. Of the Bruno Hafo by Menchen, and the purpose was allocated a BMW, Ghana at 50. I had 10 years old. I work Flagstaff House. I know na buying a free one. Or yes, OBBR not only that car because you are entitled to it over budget. And that time, the value for those cars here 40,000 cedis. 2016. Until now, I found a 40,000 free. Budget or no allocated car. Obama in China, Mr. David. That car no allocated 40,000 or the market and so being the same car. The other now crisis can now be called. I try advising Madame Fuise and car. Or my uncle market in a sona. Toby man if he needed the car. But because a emra quite soon, he thought so where they say emra a free ubia is entitled to Nisalun or use. And since on use to be needed, he allocated the Ohonamano, Uncle Nunkutia. Owiano, Okoye a duty of 7,000 cities. And Sana car near registered for him. MPP take over and Omoche car free. In fact, Abronye, who was then the youth organizer for Bonahafu. Our Nisa Nipe Nete. How because Nipa Ekan Huasemi was a regional secretary and Sana Yebayano deputy minister. So Omuni ni Momopa. Abronye Shia car EJ car ni free. A justice in sem. Now Rahosam ne say Meti Kumasi radio na Metie radio Tech FM. Na Meti Abronye ka kire the whole world say ya ton car na man of 4,000 cities. Demonizing John Mahama and the NDC.
Ono Abronye no say ya ton car na man 4,000 cities.
Justice.
Okay.
No na kwa
Okay.
Because then BMW return of 4,000 cities. So I called into the program. And I'm saying, hey, I can't remember any panukan to Kutiaka. Hey, 40,000. And if you go, they can say 40,000 Nisa. I don't come and say a tonka no 4,000 getting at their money. We and so acquire duty. So car nankasa itself. It is no more a year 40,000. It goes beyond 40,000. My point in here, 8 years back, you know, say a bandy a corrupt. And so a bandy a corrupt, a whole free so I was from our shin car at a cheap price, dear man in Crawford. 8 years after, oh, ton Land Cruiser, yes, saloon car, Land Cruiser that you buy it for 120, 130, 140, 150 to $200,000. No, ya ton a manco for 20,000 cities. What it in you? 8 years ago, a BMW, a year 10 years old, Ghana at 50 cars. Ya ton no 40,000 auction. Osi unti bi wo wiase da na dia a year like enye wo wiase pa by a bank and just because we are corrupt in it. That government, you know, who free swa, he sell a Land Cruiser for 20,000. Now, what's this car? No, you're going to kill a coin. Na near revaluation. If I was a unya car, the car, you're revaluating now told at the right price. What's a digana, bro? And I say, which something be the no. And this government shouldn't have even gone that far because your mukruye and omuma Ghana who say auctioning of vehicles in the country BC or abambia who free abai swire ediako. And it's our cars no. A bio hoya auction every year manako. I mean I'm a few years ago can't almost say it's either they bury the cars now decoration or they bring it for revaluation or they bring it and hand it over because they don't deserve the car. And yeah, no any others. The book be a year ram katrana who ask questions and they will have to answer. They want me to answer Manan to one. There was a Mrano Ayabiano.
I see. Ona we akwa kodi bro nyo. They accept na ka kire supporters in Ghana for.
Well, I said that I'm the Bama. The most difficult thing I hear, but the results by at a point now man fu busa national organizer no way because me who say me better now feed you to be him kasa.
And me course about watch ya me know about show soon I say o ma ya me you hunu wakwa unse nti wo mu an ma fro say wo mu abefom kakra.
Yes. But what they didn't know, and I always I'm saying behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Mostly trying to explain the reason here. Idea I enjoy the most. Obi and who enjoy radio presentation in TV more than me. And me Kasanzo at least I make sense. Kakra. People enjoy it. But who said they be a Edruno. Yenen Crawford are very wicked. Crawford or more ammunitions. Crawford or more some level of sophistications in them. So the mind of the people is stronger than it will as a kind of So what you need to do is to get to your people and be able to talk to them more at the end of if they are able to buy into what you want to do. So I dedicated all the time to any GBA. I was a company, bravo, including sacrificing my own family, sacrificing a church activity. Watch my main control. The whole of 2024, man, see me, my sorry, demo.
2024 year from January Bepim Sabri.
Yeah. And call my sorry mood. Even the Sunday, no, I had to cross sorry. We are dedicated working for the NDC. 1 month to the election, Nami is so confident to say that a human area or form your core branches, your core constituencies, your Kasachiro, your Chiro Money or Munye before, during, and after the election. And if not talk, and we who said they were ready to stand for the NDC, stand for John Mahama, and stand for Ghana. We are confident. And no man disappointed here on election day, say NDC for no sorry. Ghana phone in our sorry. Omujinai against the oppressors' rule. Every case said the right things are done. Then the idea way, the man, if it is no man can't show Ghana phone in especially the NDC. Semeta Homasia. Then I just say, and I'm not the type. I'm in fact, so now and congratulate NDC executives from branch to constituency to region and to national. And that was said, or Martini Abua NDC for am I ever reset it of mine? I mean, Cassette, Shapa, Yamisha, Masasha, Munkran said, John Mahama and the NDC will not disappoint them. Ebema omobrea yelo. Faswa basu say there's going to be a transformation in the system. Ghana phone in there who say Oman to Ababoni. All other things will follow. Now NDC for Mama Kumamra for Namunya GD Abaya Yede Babi C from 7th January. The official and Namede
all right. So on behalf of my team, yabada wase. Say anytime you better turn Safro Bia on this platform, especially on this program. OGSO, what I say? Because say Obeko as national organizer. At that time, so by watching, me person me Pampaso, me really good. na maybe come out in Ghana for say, and I say maybe declare we intention to contest. And since then, I'm for Thai Kaipa, one more Kaipa, papa. It's only bond on very tight, you know. We are looking forward to saying Yami Aduma next year and beyond. No, Yamima and Kwankwan dia, and you're more than what we are doing this time, you know.
Sure.
So the new government never bano Ghana for so better money yase, and a crime before so, but we are passing what the Ghana could do. See, Organa Yamisha no more holding sonko. Na Bosha shares over the power more party a bomusa. Na a jume wa honing no. Nyame mama ho de amade be ye da se bebre
me das
ba kuma sen so a me ba ho aberi aponchi okay ya bazia
akwanya kesi ya de ama mesem ni omo ni ko na Agbozo Herbal Clinic no de bia ye ba sebi mpredu ase etrenti yenso ayenya echeso a enti ye de bia no Sabi, I understand the Yabacoso Abahu Dura Copim say, Unso Odo, Ebania Samo, Ekayina, Ekaye Pa, Anka, Ghana Memenina, and I say, Biasi Memenina, Ubiaji the 3 point anaju, Nanka, Yakambu, Naya dear Rusia Queen. Agbozo Herbal Clinic, Yadi Mutuno, Ebaco no man has expiring date. And no, and I may man be say, Mutia, na Akama Kuma to me. Ibimu say doc wasim we ehye yem kran pa yemu bi wanu ma yefi send da so asa ene da so hoyi ensan ye efi say bi ehina ye de konsuo no ba
not even the CDS, not even Nanado, if the Mensa is minded, she herself to step down in parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Domi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afanyomaki, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. We are not cowards in this country. We were not born to be cowards. The blood that runs through our veins in NDC is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can scare us with a certain state of emergency. Nana Akufo-Addo is going. He's an outgone president of the country. Boakye has lost. The IGP doesn't have any locals. The Mensa cannot choose for Ghanaians who they want to be their MPs. We worked hard to be voted for. Every single seat that we won will be sworn in on Parliament. Every single seat will be sworn in Parliament. And so, Ezu, these days, they say President Muhammad doesn't say Ezu, he says Ezu. So, just be prepared. All of us, just be prepared. We fought for 8 years to bring the NDC back to power. We didn't only bring NDC to power. We brought it with a very huge majority that will be protected. And so, if the EC selected them 3 days ago, they should be scared for what we'll do on the 5th of January. We will say more, but what we can assure you is that every single of the 9 will be sworn in. It's either us and not them.
Some of what is happening is unacceptable. And so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We will not accept anything short of a declaration of the legitimate result.
Tifo Yachino. Tifo Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. We know you still wanna money. We know you still want electricity. We are sure you are about to still wanna go in Japonia. What we no go gree be wanna ballot paper. Drop it. I no go gree my vote for count. You cannot suppress sovereignty of the people. You dare not steal my vote. You can fool some of the people all the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. You cannot fool all the people all the time. Okwasianiate agronagu. Tifo Yachino. Okronfo Yasonimu. Erinunu Yasonimu. Fiafeto Ojuloye. Kaya Barao. I no go gree my vote for count. Ole. You cannot use police to intimidate us. Because police, they are our friends. You cannot use soldiers to kill us. Because soldiers, they are our families. I want my vote to count. I want my vote to count. I want to exercise my right.
Let me assure you, my dear voter, that your vote will count.
Tatiana. Almost a brebesu. But I wear chili. I wear chili pa. And your hand one, I wear chili. MPP Bassa Power BM, I wear chili. I want one. They can't ask our grown a medium. They can't one berry poto, no more cast a media grow. Matesia say, Yasande, in Konyabi Amaomo. Yes, Omu recounting. Na in Konyado Dosani Asadiama,
Sisia, the best 7.
And my men at the Amaomo, yes, my men.
Recollection.
Recollection. Na Yamobo, Anchel Omo Marini.
Omo me pa. But if you want to come on 2 more, I buy a wohoi, or man can answer. I buy where Banamo started some Kaza, I will come and respond to you. So we are hypocrite. The dollar do 17 one Kaza, shut up, let us say this country. Me, President, if you issue order, so for about 4 men, Israel, Mr. President, to President. Now, Mr. Ghana. You will be on the 2 foot long, we only PM. Would you come here renowned journalist? I can't me PM. We are so focused here. Would you cross over your home supposed to you move with Pierre catch us again and you never would you? Yet what about your form? Said you and I at 8 years. I catch them would you fan a grow. Now so Cassandra coach, I said your Casa graphic online before city one my job the same thing I'm so Casa or Mofa. It would be a joke. Ya term Ghana sika dia $2 was 17. Abra 4 na mu complain here. Edu 35 will be anyedi. I'm telling you. Say you dum sie mu dia. Ene dum sie no ntwai. Egusu dum sie. Mo bi fa say ye kana gro. Emoja one this mu no bia na one pipi. Eti yen nyina tena Ghana ha ya ndi president bi atem. Eti obi ya betena. Yen kwa ye kana montia ye be man kura bi so abeka. Ye be man wo dey play with what I'm telling you. Ebasa na hypocrisy no doso $4 at 4. They say former president Mama Mono Homode. $1 at 17 obi ayedi. Petro 60 14 near see your case. 60 obi ayedi. Let's all be here. You may not like what I'm saying, but a $1 and I say we are voice. Now you to read here, Omuka said these people they are cowards. We are not. $1 at 70. 1 CD to the dollar. $1 to the CD. I cost 17. And then 50 point something. I can't you reverse calculate. But I cost 17 year toy. Beboa. And now I'm so pro we are. You're the young son. Mo bia shara mani no fi Ghana ye be kai mo da bia se emu kilo na ye sei e na aduru sei me na na wasi kilo no 5 kilo no na ye sei e na ye sei ma wuro fi anwa ye sei kai mo ke ye sei na ye sei mun kai ni na wo shara ga se wuro fi e be kai mamu ye sa mo Ghana la no ye mamu kwai. Electricity, we thought 50 city goods were this side. And I make a more shot as a mountain. Moon nothing in a home date. Would you have a Kyle? Why are this in or this in another this in any panel? We are gone and you move to chess or your party. Most starting category, Monsieur Patua Matudia, my idea.
Medium me too. Boakye and can't be able form. Sisia de me lusu ye. Me ya de hwe ya hrisika. Ya hwe adaje. Enso ye hwe nkwa. Obi awuye. Ya ka de be ya kra ne se wa hwe we nyina na osan den. Ahwe nkwa. Enkrafo wo bibi omutan ka. Almost say adie mienu embonipa. And to where our boy at least your one. Amen. Into my take.
Hey, ya pass a broken heart in Yasam Ketua. Wahimba Emma Mabu Mapa, we are sick. Messi Wahimba Mabu Ma, we are so. Poyado. If you are walk or penal, no one catch that with a bra, me crown we and Tina, but na and you will pent to another bra, sister on Pemiana. So, my bro. Poyando. And my papa. Because of their broken heart. Every day. Wahimba Poyando. And yes, I'm Kitwana make tea, make a choice. I know. Missing your full qua and come in my radios. Now, you are somewhere a ya. Yo, Missy Saturday no between 12 and I don't know. A busy Sunday no and a papa 12 no. Na who say we are young Casano. That is sumo bed. Missy, a day I made them no hineba. And yes, I'm Kitwo. Me so a condition why you know. Me do na and why me damn passo a ye. This I made that for me that for Muzua. Me timid down my bedam passo. And yes, I'm Kitwana make. Waheba, me see my boom ma we are say. O mo fanie mam broken heart. Sa aya. O da ho ase wakuma no ye de pania no ye de wom se wom no wa yi pania no de ato 5 minutes was afa no de wom. Waheba nya sem ketwa na make a kire we. No waheba de ya wo mu kwa ne se ubeso wo TV ana ubeso wo WhatsApp no ko ubete krrrr Everybody na me yawu. Don't mahama everybody buanipa na wa buanipa. Don't mahama I need us to I need already nipa we need us wo.
ready.
What is the TV that's here?
Just kwasia den kwasia sam kwasia no just akuma me yesa me TV biem awo me wiase me bae oye ba me se nipa famu ni aduru ba bia yadu me enya foku afra me consistently coming member because eniema ekoso ni nyina no onti ase na me ba na wo katisi a wo ka bibi na wan kasa na dia akoso enti wo ti ase will beat me case or now will be my poster be and a one way thank from me and sa me show one no one casa mote the akoso yase we that case and a shanty region why not see a shanty region to aba now gano na sa Accra ni anya bibi wa hase ya na omo western north buno ahafo what you say buno is no manya new regions with new administration. Almost swear. Don't make Kwabenya of our people. Farouk. What you say? Damango. Ah? Assemble.
Okay. There's more life ahead. Yes. So let's relax. Okay. Big on very. Okay. There's more life ahead. Yes. So let's relax. Okay. Big on very. Okay. There's more life ahead. Yes. So let's relax. Okay. Big on very. Okay. There's more life ahead. Yes. So let's relax. Okay.
A warning on December 6th of faith. Not even the IGP, not even the CDS, not even Nanado. If the Mensa is minded, she herself should step down in Parliament on the 5th or on the 6th. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Dobi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them. To Afenyo Maki, if this is what you wanted to achieve, to be retained as a minority leader, you failed. You will not be retained. We are not cowards in this country. We were not born to be cowards. The blood that runs through our veins in NDC is the blood of revolution. That revolution starts on 5th January. We are not afraid of the state of emergency. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can scare us with a certain state of emergency. Nana Akufo-Addo is going. He's an outgone president of the country. Boakye has lost. The IGP doesn't have any locals. The Mensa cannot choose for Ghanaians who they want to be their MPs. We worked hard to be voted for. Every single seat that we won will be sworn in on Parliament. Every single seat.
Okay, Yanko Yanim. Na Yanfa Jumadi into us live on Gold 90.5 FM. We are live on Loud Select TV on Multi TV. Samsung Asimfusu Rich FM 98.7. Manager Michao Mama ti birthday we say free on or birthdays be a same year. Amanfo bi di o ma woda ahead of Ochira the big day. We ne Christopher ye da kese pa e wo Christosum mo. Ye gi the birth of Christ edi kama. Eti na je se ne tie no. Aska we na ultimate buy oh. Okay. Abaya or that's way and then the birthday. Ha. And then the birthday. Ma usa konta start akwa near ACO screen so. Eti na je se ne tie no. Happy birthday to Teresa Jemfua Osebonsu. Teresa Jemfua Osebonsu. Today happens to be your birthday. Eti happy birthday to you. Nyankopon shirao. Onti na nim shirao. Ahonfe de odi adom kwa. Ne aka na yesika. Ha. Wonfa sika nka mabrabo ho. Na sene wa hyase from no. Enkwa wiere awie sada. We angasa fi Miami manager. Aya William Kwakuminta Hayford of Rich FM 98.7 of Asimfusu ono. And what day birthday yaba semen we show and famao. Etime so Ransford. Enemy team no. Any Tuesday team in no. We say a happy birthday to you. Nyankopon shirao. Na onto nkwana ones they all smile sano. Team say smile on birthday no. We dey jealousy pa agunta say bibia boko. Ewoko. Eti na jese ne eternity Teresa Jemfua Osebonsu. Happy birthday. From Radio Go team ni nyina ye chiao Emma awodapa. Eti ochira kwaye Christmas idie bomodin na no bibi kakra na at least no say would be fifo su na dia bow. Si emra ho ne abedio. Na ye hu ha be no. We die me kasi crew ni nyina mra mbeba bedi aduane no. Enti na je se ne tie no. Akonta beko beauty so beko so the open temptation bia. Enti asoroba de ono no mpe no wasem. Sana de ne tie. Taiza yami sha no to nkwanem. O say
e kro da ho a em fa once na adam.
Yes obedi kro no. E kro da ho a
em fa once na adam.
Em fa once na adam for eno kra. Wa che say u kro no wa fa.
Kwatire Sunyana West.
Kwatire Sunyana West eno ano. Ko gina fo de empa mitrim danti no. Bi o ti say bi aboko.
Oh sheye. Amara o sheye.
Okay.
I miss am there.
My menti we say free honom ne yanko. Today happens to be the birthday of the national chairman, Johnson Asirun Ketia of the NDC, or a chairman of all chairmen in politics, Ewa Ghana Hanum. Papa, happy birthday to you. Nyankopon Shirao. Onto nkwanem. Omo nyini che. Na okodin a wako. Edi party anim. Edi akosa akun. Woma enkunimdi aba no. Enye krabehwe. Abanya ebehye on the 7th January 2025. Akopim the next 4 years no. Woma sa aban no. Woni so ade hunu nyina woma aban emrem. And minim se okodin okoye no. Open ma papa se ensi Ghana for abrabom in the next 4 years. Honorable Johnson Asirun Ketia of the great NDC. Happy birthday to you. From myself, my name is team and production team in Nina. Only a dini papa. What you much yen Onfa Radio Gold brand in Niagara. Mekai moko elections nkomo yi didi ye na nye nkomo a na ya goodie. But na bibia point to the fact that Ghana edda wakoma so. Enti esese yenya institution a dache munni ho a sa institution me ma Ghana abe kra behwama enchirima enya so mfaso. Wadwene power for Ghana ho NDC ene wiase politics nti nyame ento nkwanam oma hoden sonko ne fatena wiase che ne hu power na akogiye no how abe benefit the ordinary Ghanaian ana womo esu edi awreho say power ensisa enti papa happy birthday to you obabo achini nyame shirawo na onto nkwanam biwo ene ye national chairman birthday
I said, me convention, you know, say political power is sweeter than sex. Obi Obama me power be no, me was special reverence man. And Abra now ne a national organizer Kasano. I took a certain lesson from it. Or say, at a point now, man force you, oh, ye hunu, but no shefamu yedma. Ransford say, "Oshe afi campaign na met me aka say the campaign was highly decentralized. And when we say who leader na otisi famu a, you will be forced to go down. The national chairman see firm, youth organizers see firm, women organizers see firm, Zongo Kokose see firm. Virtually every department was going down because the national chairman of the party showed the way. I don't know how old he is, but he's old enough to give birth to all of us in this studio. And I think he said, Nyankopon ya adoma. Nane botaye nyina ne say yen reset Ghana.
Okay.
And resetting the country, no. The national chairman has shown the way. Me, I always state a position, say, I did not support him in the national chairmanship contest. But he really shown leadership for everybody to follow. My hope and prayer is that under his tenure will not be like Stephen Ntim. Stephen Ntim be the chairman and the chairmanship will be an Ambo MPP. Or to ho na a ton ministerial position no ntimi nkan hwe. Or to ho na a trafa ho na ntimi nkan hwe. His birthday in 2024 getting to 2025 no. Me wish and I may be list no one. It must see a constitution of proper government appointment for the next NDC government. 2, it must cease appointees omode Ghana ebeto makomaso. 3, it must see certain appointees be mere fast benya appointment will not let them be arrogant. Because Ransford, it is a party that give birth to government, not vice versa. Party ne wa aban engo party. Me hu obi o si the government abeti party the lemon party na yetia e wa ban. Party so he's a father of NDC now. Rawlings is no more. We can talk of other old people like the Uncle Tomo, the Hoyes family, Totobi Kwachemo. But he can never be a party na kunya kesi or Timua. He is the one. Some of us want to see say resetting Ghana must start from our own backyard, which is the NDC. Because you see, it is the appointment that will consolidate the victory. On Shen Hunu said, ne bebda odin in neno. Ebema NDC yini from strength to strength. Ebema NDC ya kono. Ebema independent candidate oma winning na nubenya akoma pase. They want to do business with the NDC. Ebema the illegally redeclared seat akono by 31st of January 2025 the aya diano emra mediensa, and I have the absolute confidence that he shall and he will and she should deliver. And here me fa Pampaso show so on the 24th of December the that day for Brunya Dankasa wishing say he must live to see the NDC for the next 15 years in power. Because the Niccolo Machiavelli can me principle and creed in politics say political power is sweeter than sex. Say under the tenure na NDC it meet na bam 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 solid good years. Say that when we are rewriting the history of NDC, history will be very fair to him. Say you one national chairman be no ye bununia, no ye tribalistic, no ye vindictive, no ye open-minded, and under him no. Rawlings 19 years and emu a democratic governance, but under his chairmanship, the NDC continuously 8 meeting for 16 solid years. We and I am a grand wish on his birthday. Say wait me bemwa. Me pretty sure I heard that NDC constitution no. Some way somehow no. It will be rewritten and history will be there to capture. Say he is not just the chairman of all chairmen, but he will be one of the founders of NDC, ultimately NDC constitutionally, etna baimu for 16 solid good years.
Okay. We are live on YouTube, Radio Gold 905 FM. Or call YouTube, go for a good YouTube, close to 400 eyeballs. And our YouTube almost sharing live. The comments are encouraging. You better have a near massive SFAT here. Asane Tano, a political analyst. Asane, Afishapa. And now chairman birthday.
I'm in for Koyensona. I'm chair my colleague BOT. I'm chair Wankasa. Alaska, the social media streamer, producer, Elvis Abiga, Eric, and the entire team of Radio Good, including Sanam, Urban Preference, Nancy, all the rest, Ebiamenka Omodi, and Chiaka Seko Momunina. So, Mojina Mu na Radio Good. Still agent and so. Ura mo director. Mechiano baby will be MC. Yes, MC. He's been a fantastic gentleman. Na mafa kwenye so. Na machia. Maybe ba general so mamenchia ye foreign constituent no. Australia and New Zealand chapter. Ura Kelly Thompson. Baby, I will be a mature. When we are powerful, more making to ensure, say, more as some boy, Emma and DC, Edin Kuno, more a better. Eric Moon, as the chapter. Na mature, Alaji Razaka room, UAE, mature Togo 1, Israel, Jet Morgan, and Brown, Albert Boydie, baby, I will be a mature, mature, or Yen and Colony. Ni Brown, Jet Morgan. You have contributed to the cause of this fight, and you have been our pillar through which we've been able to go the up and downs that we've been going. I will never forget Alaji Tanku. Baby Obi Alaji, your encouragement, your support has also propelled us. It made us understand that we had a backing and we still have a backing. And ya two member do centimeter large match ya triplet no twins and aja monyana. Ransford, General Mosquito, Chairman General, the proper one, has shown not only to the Ghanaian political terrain, but I want to believe that across the African continent, the fact that he's a formidable figure when it comes to politics. Nobody in this country can underestimate him. Indeed, if we are talking about politicians who are so astute and feared, both MPP and NDC, the first person anybody would say that Accra who is General Mosquito, Asiedu Enketia. Papano aye adiama asoni pani. Na I am happy say he has crowned his birthday on the basis of the fact that he became a chairman and he used the party to win power once more. Rans, Sankebia, resource yanko bani say ya. And can insinuation be a better say. A leadership change be a General Mosquito year parliament and Namaya Dinchu, a Honson Seman Kaman for can be a. But those leadership changes produce a certain results that I want to believe say those leaders are now in sync with the tradition of the party and they have come back to the drawing board with their chairman to ensure the party never could be papa. You could have never, celebrate a better birthday than crowning it with a victory that is as massive as we have seen, to the point that say you hand over power to the NDC. Now say Omobe rewrite the illegalities that the Electoral Commission and the security agencies have, and the party, NPP party, have embarked upon. Omo rewrite here. I want to believe, say even the gazetted 57.7 against 38.2. Omo doing even the more. And the chairman, why are you so? Until with this birthday, I think say it clearly appropriate. Wabua John Mahama, Wabua Professor Jinano Bokwadma, Wabua will be your campaign messages, and then Oko ground and some Woka. General, you are a general of all generals. Until Yamisha will be annual birthday, I will celebrate. Na mekanesa na general na nkasa na kola ba kumpa ni chuchu muchu.
Agbesisegbefia. Agbesisegbefia eno ama yemu bi yeni aka NDC. In fact, if you are talking about those or one particular person, he has made me never backtrack from NDC. Agbesisegbefia. Probably little known by most of the members of the NDC fraternity. But this is the guy. Okasi empu ewo youth mu. The boys around that, not April. On also the birthday, 31st.
31st,
birthday. Unfortunately, I didn't get any good picture of him to as it were to project. Me and Minkra Penfino. In the Agbesisa Befia. Baby, I will be a mature.
Happy birthday in advance.
Happy birthday in advance.
Yes.
In him say, you do it best and you know how to do it. And boss, almost the same birthday. And to more enjoy with the glory of the NDC come back to power.
Okay. Yanko yanim na aka papa ba ko amepese meka ne ho asem. And papa we papa over Greater Accra NDC ono eno ye otitinani anadwum trainee ana chairman mamen kanesa. Your friend no Emmanuel Ni Ashimo. Chairman Ni Ashimo, a.k.a. Chairman 31. Now, I am former member of Parliament for Adenta constituency. He is the first chairman for Greater Accra NDC. Or a former member of Parliament. One more chairman, you know, be in local Parliament. He is the first chairman. Or breaking that record now. He is the first chairman under the leadership. And NDC Ako Okua. Omanya 31/34. Greater Accra is the most populous region all over this country. And other regions in no Kabumwa. Ope baby adom do wa Greater Accra. Wanona the next 4 years. And now let's say 2 years no. Odi NDC and him say na hinye no wadi 2 years atwam. Na on kasa bebre, but he will get the job done. Ekwanya Ashimo Faso winning Greater Accra chairmanship. It take ni enkofo bebre by surprise. At that time, Meka Chairman Adekoka being the incumbent, na Meka was it Tete Michael Tete of Ningo Pram Pram. These were the two leading candidates at that time. Ashimo, I'm writing off. But at the end of the day, Ashimo, any P L elections in the more, Udin Kunim. Yes, now a choir of fast so year the campaign, Wanko Media was a strategy, innovation, science, BBR. And all the way near. Now, Ope, regional chairman for these crop of chairmen from the northern side to from the northern Ghana to south. Ahoma suffer pa Ajimo, the party for. Ope chairman, yet be setting agenda against him pa. Ajimo is number one. And me come questioning Kobonkro for bidin. Yeka Greater Accra NDC eno chairman a omo munim kwan ya binim de ne fa so. And now what the party na kwako for the first time I have record at the man because he's the current chairman. Now Enra for the first time in the history of NDC Greater Accra. I'm even yet to say Obibe Chirami say it has ever happened before. Other regions, no. Set chairman na was set a target to the man home. Or set the target to you know. And what catch a party map from the branches to constituency say from branch, ward, and constituency. Set target to me. What bet you meet that target, no? These are prizes. award mede Emma Moore. And na hosti NDC Gate Accra Bukum Boxing Arena. I was there, many team ni nyina koye. Now it was live on Radio Gold 90.5 FM. We share motorbikes, fridges, televisions. Because car ho. Dubai trips, internal trips are amafo Kodi holidays. Na esiwani se okachire. Osin and manifesto promise. Eti sa promise no eso fulfill. And a program on konkoye bra ne party. Ana John Mahama ababam ne abegaze. And a mobile ya na buy sika MP before the beba. And a buy sika master TDA. Ya bro dada, yentwe bro nyu. Hashimo say obono bodada. Ono no ontwe bro nya. How is it beauty no? Obono bodada. Ono no ontwe bro nya. Etenra Greater Accra NDC and the entire NDC family be grateful to God. Say one mamo chairman BT say ni amashimo. We're a nice gentleman on Kasa. When a friend watch it, Frasuma Sikacha and say Osuma boy no person now on say hey, me fru bi am ganye say the small boy no person ya dey just me small boy no. Now the chairman as a man can say he's down to the earth. What you say? Eti mame mona baso na mention in crying say enema of fame no na enkunimdie bi eden edi akire a eba ha nipa bia ho na for ha mu a na je se wo no nya nyame ba esu nya dansidie eti ahimo dansidie ni Greater Accra Regional Chairman men kasa mfan ho bebre ye di bro nya ni wi a me ametwe na bahanum osaba so bode His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ashimo is a serious guy. Prof Ashimo is a serious chairman. The kind of investment, the support or the more campaign we say no. I mean writing off other regional chairman for the because I hono omo farming ko hu the semi huno. But the near huno eden odi hu dance here. The guy is on top. Greater Accra for the first time coalition room. And it's grad 2020 to 2016. But the whole party in the coalition room crowd crash here. But Ashimo, Greater Accra on the coalition room. Constituency Bia also on the coalition center. I am Ubia TV. You provide the BBA, the amount to my catch them say, Omashi and Nazi, Ubia Hackle system. And Nejuma 34 seats was Sisama Kumako 31. Amane OTMP Tra, MP before from MP through Greater Accra. Because MP Snakatre. Whole Greater Accra Tema Metro. Was sure Minasi Tema Metro for the first time. 3 seats in our Jinina. Eti Chairman Emmanuel Ni Ashimo. Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Boss, kudos. The sky is your limit. Adrimpa woma o party. Adrimpa woma nipa. Ya maybe shirawo, no shirawo. Na Ghana no. Me jimudi, mube buabu ni ye. Ama Ghana fonso so atowom. Eti, nyame ka ho. Non shode, on to nkwenem. Na omo akukudro. Non sama ye kodro honhom. Enipa be kande. But they say ma yemfanto so. Men man in your home. More Juma Kasama. Said about Juma Kasama. I know, sir, I'm out for me. As you matrasi. Womb because I know the kind of victimization. Nyama, one kasa party for. I do firm. I am privy to sign your money na. The German, Mechiao, Yamikaho. Na on two mama and you hear me pa. Yes, in the papa punch about over check. Saa sɛm de yawo munyaka nyɛ sɛ ɔmbɛm yi nyina tuma den saa nipa papa nkyɛ slogan na ɔmo na go a bio saa nipa papa nkyɛ ne ɔmbɛ sa yi nyina tuma den because yɛ pɛsɛ yɛkyɛ yɛsɛ wodi bɔne ana akyɛ ba yɛ yɛ ni bɔne ba yɛ bɛkyɛ
sɛ Ronaldo I tried to do as I see.
Be what we can. Me
will be can.
Okay, mommy to you.
And for one say a man without enemies is a man without qualities. A man without enemies is a man without qualities. Inti onipa biara na o de betwe a man without qualities, a man without enemies, a man without quality. O de betwe almost say bofra e de no e na badase. Inti a man without enemies is a man without quality. Bofra e de e na badase. Me obi oye businessman oba politics masro nipa no.
Obi oye businessman.
Obi oye businessman. Only businessman or a politician delay, be careful. Good global example is Donald Trump. Or you see business acumen, they are smarty among for. Mame famra chairman ashimoso. The day me who say ye quietly dangerous politician obey winning more seat. Ye da ye contested the chairmanship no. Me call grounds hobby. Na ohwe da ye to abana e bia no refias ma American as early as morning no DQ no enti in fact me ni NDC ni ma me pani bia me ne call ho me mo ni di me ka che no say aba we ono agbashi mo win. I was there because na ma me bi St. George mo no mo group.
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell where they were. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah,
but ono agbashi mo no I think say no she short sneaker bi e no she ne Lacoste e na ne nsa she ne bottom no DQ num okọ na oba constituency we ba beto na odim enti me ka kire ma me ne say do honorable Adeko Kane Michael are the giant in the race ba ye beto aba na wie no
enye ho na befa in fact ma me no wanya so to say me ye bayifo ye bobo aba na wie ya Honorable Ashimo was beauty. I will make sure that I will buy ye kakra. Now, say no. Say, Obi be winning abana see grounds or the movement. Now, Obi na kaya a country musician will say, gamblers don't count their money when they sit on the table. When you are a gambler, do not count your money when you sit on the negotiation table. And a strategy of a gambler. On kind seeker, I do a could do ni fee. Me, I'm not surprised. But on the Yankopon so as so face your position. Ransford, nipa bia wo hono. Nipa face your position a proof point. O can fought a loss of power. Or say win the argument through action, not through words. I see.
Win the argument through action, not through words. Now what I would tell you okay. Me project I will support to ye be. At a point people wanted me to stop the project.
Of course.
It took you. And you now hear one phone call, just stop on near maybe. At the end, around for the NEC, 16 years we need 15 out of 16. Honorable Ashimo, minimum dear wafum. Minimum month for it, Mishada Corn one so share, see about 2 gun so. Yeah. Minimum month for more shada for delegation, called JM office. Ekache James who go petino. Yen floor. Minimum Nina, a yaman himself. Enti Honorable Ashimo, and then me were footwork a crabby the mano. On 1 points on facing more problem.
They are facing more problems.
And the man I ask him more. And the man I ask him more. Who frees us and Coben on Cofa near my fall and can timber any debt? Yeah. But a nam sa man for so no Mako Jam office near Bono Quedu near planning a home, now your corner office near Kotu to no. Those things gingered him to deliver more result. And what demonstrated with the 4 laws of power principle say. You have to win the argument through action, through result, not through words. In fact, he's a man of few words but more action. Me, NDC mu, say a pa man for a me call monasia kusun ma, Honorable Ashimo will be one of my type. Nipo tells me Professor Joshua Alabi. There are people in NDC, I mean, my catcher me who say, I would love to learn under their feet. Ransford say, Omu shu krani between my kopopa huamo. Now, there was a day, me no on it. One woman comfort do you, need no comfort do you. Yes. Or MP for Adan, right? Adan, yes. Their combination was classic. Sa woman is some pekasa bebre. But our action woman. And the Honorable Ashimo, on behalf of me, me the Minka Radio Good. Me the guest. On behalf of me, me salute you. Na, dear why you know, Bompaye se Nyankopon ma ohawa kese mra oso natimi face. Oh, they came you say e ma de misro ma miso ahu kire nye de na makoso bi ma hwe mi nyamie e ma de misro ma miso. But here I disagree. The challenges propel Honorable Ashimo to do greater things. Now, NDC nso nim sa afia ba ekoto ye no na challenging election. Obi ohodu position bia no was put at the point of challenge. Position ni bia enema hu say unua Kevin Taylor wa tweeted the abase Pablo maybe atwam no ne nya adwen wo ne ma bi ho but we deliver just obo number so media open ni pa ba ko pa ma copy ni ways and means when this my Pablo or your firm nipa. In fact ye ne na ma YouTube ngu twa picture kra na ne nye ho obaka che the job day ground and let the Kevin Taylor tweet ye no ne kwanso a man must be humble to swallow when you are wrong. Yeah. But me Kevin Taylor so ya adwen. And ten bia ma kamesna repeat say Broja Jamfi contest or the man Pablo in the last election no a shape certain course of action. Until competition would bring out the best. And then now no ye worship center or Accra more last Friday you twin your co-chief imam ho. After the election who pubia still also staining the party momentum. Lawyer George Opariado is one of them. And I'm so proud to say, Ransford is my boss. Now, Pablo and Ashimo have one strategy. They are quiet. One way you may be misinformed by social media and things say they are not working. Okay. Ashimo, no one did the or believe in the life of a gambler. Yeah. Don't count your money when you sit at the negotiation table. In fact, today, may proclaim what can publicly say, I would love to learn under his feet. Because in life is some way. Their own expertise are shame or achieve no was shame. In fact, the chairmanship or winning, you know, he won at the discomfort of money. In fact, look, Abra ya taken no amount for crown taken Sashimo be on our Shimo or winning. I fear by a 2 year, ubet me can say, oh, other region are 10 over 10, 15 over 15. But the density of votes are greater Accra than NDC no. What they compare relative to other regions are. Mimbu region be able. Yes. But the density, the quantum, for the Kwa vote, a bit more traverse na constituency in Upper West. So you realize that Ohiamba somebody. And these are the people the party must build. Media, the Huna American. He is more business minded. And party yen retulu no. When they are near branch champo munyes caron person mukunkum nipa tranta nipa konsa ya waso ye mo amanfo to no we de no ye minye sika ni wi am for invest in the party yeah afia ba we no na PC fo bebre ni me din komo ye so fra na do 1 am obefa 1 am 2 obefa eti no what they said the man his excellency John Dramani Mahama say if you are looking for to build more businessmen in the party Ashimo should be number 1. Me adwin na make you. So nyesika, he will reinvest plow back in the party. And maybe unless you will focus on just greater Accra. Yes. Said that you wanna empower no year. You bet in the 3 regions are sharing sir. And he may deliver. Because our templates not there to hold. Yeah. You bet ma copy hook line sink out the greater Accra template and take to other regions. And the chairman 31 over 34. Yeah. And then we be more Chairman 3 over 34. So I commend you. You deserve every applause. But you see a power pumpem no near show. Don't let this victory go into your head. Standard now was set no. Say 2028. Oh, that's your chairman. Now buffer more. What was standard so? Maybe who knows? A bet in crowd by 2026 or be a national chairman.
Or say the target and say 2028, you know, 34 over 34.
It's possible. May election we michini inti na 31 okro nyanwe yo. Wejagba we still in contention. Wejagba
it has gone silent.
O say abia ye na pese jam. But ka say ye komu ye pa. Inti chairman, me de minimum political vision there. But masa fanata de white net so na me hwe na me kan say me wa. Unse me prophesy say man. I know. So what I see, ne say, and now year 24 December 2024 about say.
Yes, about a year 333.
I see him as a next national chairman.
You see him as a
next national chairman of NDC. That is what I see. Odi and Montron fan to her. Maybe he's never thought of it.
Yes.
But you live when the applause is high.
Okay.
What score 31-34? Move a step further. Media, the Martini de minimum, there's likely to be a possible vacancy in the national chairmanship race one day.
Okay.
If it happens, go for national chairman, and I'll be your campaign manager.
I see.
And you're better winning a smooth level. And the chairman, Michelle picture we no lens now. I see a future national chairman of NDC from Greater Accra, and historically, Greater Accra produce national chairman for NDC. Check the records. Yenya Easton, Yenya Bono, Yenya Volta, Yenya Bono region, Yenya Easton, but Yenya Greater Accra. And to the coastal belt, no, he may be the first personality from the coastal belt, central, western, north, Greater Accra, to be the national chairman. And so, Pejani Tia, Michelle Nkom, you will win. Mark it down. Michelle Lens, I see a future national chairman for the NDC.
Okay.
Tuesday church collection man. Because prophet
Tuesday and then your post show no. It's a motor collection. Boga for the ground with you. Be out to the collection. Tuesday church. You have a pond.
Ransford, I have never met Chairman Ashimore. And Mate Nehwasem, all right. But I would not sit here and say I know him better. But no, Oye MP, no, I think he had a nickname B. I stand to be corrected.
Okay, the Diba can follow who no road.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Not many women be here, Juma. Now I'm saying, one patient's a Jarikwabi. Patient's a Jarikwabi. Now, I thought, say, Sinekun, no, you're MP for Denton or something, NDC MP. But it be a chairman Ashimo. But you see, Ransford, Nipa, when him say challenges brings about strategies. And strategies produce results once you implement them well. In our personal lives as human beings, Ubi, what they may related into a relationship in terms of boyfriend, girlfriend, I say our rear. Obabi to me ba wabrabo. Now I bet belittle. So after when you be a to say, based on some more can emane shunti, you promise yourself, say, I will put in place this challenges abamesui. Say, because I don't have money to get we we I will prove to the world, say, and as I will prove to this girl, say, may you be that. Until people are able to use challenges to create strategies, and when the strategies are implemented well, they bring about solutions to problems. And I want to believe that it's exactly what Ura Ashmo Wayeno. I remember their contest, the brouhahas around the contest.
Yeah.
And the fact that people were, as it were, distributing televisions, etc., behind closed doors and in the wee hours of the night, just to thwart his effort. Those are the things I heard. And by the virtue of the fact, said, many adote alote, the original for Anyasu to some small vote being a BT. I mean, we were close until now. I am not Chairman Ashimo and Juan Sampachrem. I think, sir, he has done a yeoman job. He has proven all critics wrong. And you see, the 34-34 may happen as a result of the fact, say, the implementation of the after gift or his promise to party folks are in quote, would ginger so the rest of the constituencies. Exactly.
See how the full constituency executives, Nipa 2018, or Domoko Dubai for 3 days.
You see? Do you know how much that
fully paid Ablikuma South or Governor constituency?
You understand?
Fully paid trip.
So it will ginger any NDC foot soldier in the greater Accra
region.
And
the also called the hotels, branch for the executives in the hotel, or my more motorbikes, 30 fridges, TVs, and
hotel and there's uncle the mechan your laptops, your extra ones.
It is a S.
Oh, my business a bigger. Your laptops here, then to inform me if you may use your office. Nanka, I call plug hotels. Now, laptop be a laptop. Intimania, this strategy out of reward, Ebema, the next election, Accra, people will rush to work under Ashimo. People will rush to work and make sure that they are delivering. Because there has been a precedent no one has set in this direction. Inti ebeman kofo nya hotaso se wo papa we asna se wo ye adwuma eho akatua ewo ho. Not just the party winning power, but there is a reward. Inti the other constituencies now NDC and winning no. There are people, and I say people within those constituencies no, they will ginger themselves up and work even harder come 2028.
Yeah.
Right? And like BOT was saying, this particular strategy should be implemented hook, line, and sinker across the regions. And my other chairman be a moon who have been fear and cancel now, media, me and Casa Minim Day, and you'll be dear and bear medity. I will say it is those strategies are implemented because we are chairman within a particular constituency. Now, so to me mobilize it, nkakra, now what the Buanko for more year, Juma amount to say the rush more year. Come 2028, winning election will be cheaper. Because as we sit here, no, me bo more basso power about to a quarter greater Accra for Ga, the indigenous Ga, and then the Ashantis. Why the indigenous Ga? The indigenous Ga paid the MPP for their crime of looting their lands. They paid them squarely, and they will even do more because now we are now come to uncover the rot within the greater Accra. Mo fias sabi ye you know if manfra mo baya nkofo ya betrom asase no. You decided to shortchange them, destroy their land, steal their land, and make them redundant. Nti me danyankopon se pa se nkrafo etie na supam campaign ye message de momo say mon sase no da bia me chaso so ye example no ye nyina na ye CPP
from Ono to
and no free work PPP PPP ye nyina ye de koba me chamfan ya me use those days and when I'm the man left here Pomfi Prime FM Abelempa and when I'm the man chaso also left
the Prime FM also
I think so they've changed the name the name also. And now, ABC Mpempenswa, change must come. And now, MPP be in power. You don't question why. Was it the peripherals of Achimota Forest? Miss more plot room because Obia Menini Juma has world aid to me. Gamma Chankas or Assassin or one plot war, your friend say Achimota. Our the basic nine. So, such kind of political power, ye de suppressing a group of people is what the Ga people have shown this MPP say. We will not sit down for you to destroy us and come back to us say you want our vote. The Ashanti people, look at what they have done to the MPP. They paid them back their coin. Vote almost Crawford may vote to lie. Ransford, what they say, MPP NDC originally had 4 seats. And as you see, 6 are back home. 6 and a NDC there. I'm say 3 and a NDC there. And independent and so 3. In the 6 now can. What they almost 2 million votes no, across the country no more cast one by 2 abano. Yente sa 6 seats no. Nkrofo 2 abano. And fancy the general 2 million no more across the country. Yente film. Now say 300,000 kropa. Inja said they are talking about 1.7 left. 1.7 left you know. Don't assume say dia. Indeed omo mose omo mpia nkoto abano. Say no cross 2 million ye modia and omo pie ye say ombekwa koto aba it would have meant to say abufuo no mode kokoto aba ntia ko meto tiamo nti monim gwase nkwa ka be even deeper you understand nti claiming this 2 million thing wo mrekwa over Canada Japan ka kire ye say you always rely on a certain 2 million phantom vote mo pushi friends ballot boxes and thanks be to God the vigilance of the NDC in this election more or less blocked about 80% of it. Now you turn around to say that your people didn't vote. So the voter statistics above from 60.69 is it 60.1 or so?
Yeah, 60.9.
60.9.
Yeah.
And yes, above from the Sankomunya be about that 80% need to share more. Yeah. So never assume that so-called microphone Mametwabano and Munkwam Microphone. How do you concoct this?
They should give us the registered NPP members. They should give on my numbers.
In the end,
just verify.
And in the media, simple mathematics, they say, Yenti 6 seat in one. Abeka Independence 3, NDC New 3. Yan common in our vote in the moment. Yan fees are 2 million or more. Why would they be? Because under normal circumstances, seat, now can vote in our account. So see, as I vote in your tea or more tea free. In this, I will 2 million, man, 2 million people. I think, sir, the way forward, the only thing NDC have to do is to come and work, commit themselves to the people of this country. Okay. They said you'll rush more, If you commit yourself to the people, results will come. And if NDC want to do a number here, I can assure you, say MPP next election will have 50 MPs. They may not, because you see the performance.
Appear could be constituency, independent candidate MPP no reading. Also on NDC where Parliament.
But the independent candidate who will go and work with a losing
because also Pempuntuama.
Yes, the 3 independent candidates who will go.
I think they are 4.
Sir,
I think they are 4.
Ashanti region
Bako. Walensi Bako, Afran Place Bako, and A+.
Maybe I put them a Ashanti Dempo.
You tell me 4. 4 in Arabia Pempuntu.
You think, say, these 4 independent people, they will go and work with a party that has 38.2%. No.
I've been no better than Yampuntu.
Election, Omuko opposition. Escabe no more work with the winning team. And so the 2/3 the Odiamompa or Munchauti. And from Mojano and Fan Nisraha and from Magana Funina, they will still go to relegation and NDC will get the 2/3 majority. And they know 2 ways about that. And I'm urging all the chairmen across the country to emulate his tactics, and he should hand that tactics over to the people. Okay. I think that you should have. They are all party members. Yeah. The chairman across the country, no strategies going into 2028. Rather than sit back until 2028, into the strategy of the good form. When all the chairmen, they should have a chairman's meeting, not just what they are doing. Play. This is what I did. This is what I did. This. So the bear.
Okay, Yava.
It's a bad heaven.
faith. Not even the IGP. Not even the CDS. Not even Nanado. If Jemensa is minded, she herself should step down in parliament on the faith or on the state. We won the elections credibly. On behalf of myself, on behalf of Dobi Kwabenya, on behalf of Ablekumanov, on behalf of Tema Central, on behalf of Obuasi East, this is a strong warning to them.
So Furniture City Ghana for your promotion for Christmas. 20% to 50% discount on the amount. 020257961451. Mr. Kill product colon for the bar a memadro a boawma or energy level cost so immune system no sebi teams of immune system no boost to the camera and maso timija na si papa Mr. Kill PB Tonum Bema Nigina na so papa Terra Vision Center save big promo no na me adomo a ochina 20 feet and a eba na wi it's 350 Ghana cedis na wa shabo na fe so lenses outdoor obesheni nyina no yehwe na yitimeti so de ma discount of 350 Ghana cedis nyame admo chira era promo no eba na wie nti Fraternal Care Vision Center for 0543287008 ba heba hospital Chamfor ba say nyarwa nyina ebe dwane spinal cord dislocation of arms arthritis bone injury biano ba heba hospital eti kana hye so yehwe stroke yehwe guno na kisikru nyina no ayade se ni nyina yetimi ema wadru ema ni wu yewo atonsu agogo ewo Kumasi Accra Spinters Road 18 Junction 0244988004 PC Aba Center Doctor Patients Kobana so say enei about the menstrual pains, waist pains, back pains, male vitality, poor vision, infections out doing and for prostate issues in ano ADSA or the aircore ultra modern machines to catch here. Yade a diagnosis will make sure say yadia eti to the no and a you know and Sunday more drew. The pacho yadi award about the prostate anti-carnation so your Medina social welfare Samson Accra Air Force Station Basic School 0540 740 740 Aquataps Air Chlorine Tablet. Yet the two zoom etin suani in save water for use. Inti say a bull and su say ye su nam kwaho. And I say su etene the rainy water. So I saw a patch what the Aquataps betum a betiani nothing so etimiakum. I am marketing ketia fire a brain in or Madaroma can be a boy. Eddie Jumadino so a brewotikai. Na a shen so a farm Bernard. Aka just about 10 minutes.
Aka 10 minutes.
Yes.
Until me were 5.
No problem, Yanko.
Ransford, Matisse also for Penimbia Bekase. We voted for you to stabilize the dollar, not to catch people. Reverend Bempa to Mahama. You also Bempa.
Okay.
There is another Reverend also Nadine Sanetia. They all kind of say to Obama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, Ombuana City didn't stabilize it. Na Ghana for am to Bama His Excellency say o mechichi akrom for na mamin take a moment a minute of your time and fan respond to papa also for one say yes say one kraman be dia grow tafrewa no and I say when who so ya odana to pay if you talk like a politician we address you like a politician di kind saman for we sika hodo dollar say go mom pass na masid na ho den kofa mu a si e chi sa akromfo ni yi sa dollar na ba abontia e be ma Ghana cedi na nya ho den nti osofu yi o ma this statement not based in science and data but based purely on emotive grounds no he is condoning evil doing sa osofu pani mama hu so support kro ne bo and say we obi a ukona sorry a dwenhu mienu because you see Bible say yentna adum ma bone no so yentna adum ma bone nya den no so nti nko obi a wo yesofo pani no nka osa wo kra na wo bom pa ye ka kire Ghana politicians say obi a wawia man ni sika no on femfamra anania sen safari meboa
Safira chrono bob any intro the nti omu nyina wu kan. Nti sofo pani mesrew. Amambo na enam kwan so ba na ndisi eton ye manifesto. One of your key proposed policy at the buyer Ghana for the to Abama Operation Recover or the Loot. The chair say, Obia wafa kwambone so we are mining sikano. We are taking the money back. Abra na woni mini penning comrade. Honorable Yamin Edin common. Oma who say gold na Bank of Ghana ko di Ghana ya chena. He say a dear core Bank of Ghana no. A bet him the steady stability aba. Yeah. Because in Kasa gold ya koton ya. Obi anim baby asa dollar na ebeba ni scan befa. Eni se yetimi achisa kronodie ya. Woche kronodie bia na mama ni sikasem tumpon. Ransford, mama kan asam ncho. Crime is the biggest economy in the world. Crime is the biggest economy. Enu ntina se wokọ criminal offense. Obetimi ko wie sika 3 billion. Se wotimi chino na recover sika no a eboa mama tumpon. In fact, salary on. Omo kreti account to be said, Obia wawia man sika no kotua fashim. Entia sofo na Miss Remicon ani die mu with all the greatest of respect. Mo wa man yi mu no. Aban na beba 7 January. Mate se gift afenyi dazi. Wa sha se kasafa kora yi corruption ne niam ho. Me panecho se wa hwe ya na gulo no obe no ayiposo. Sa wan kan tinimu na adwen papa amabi mu team in the next government a. Sa na gulo na ode kata amanfo ani ne banga no run boka ama amanfo si kashe no. He may be investigated and prosecuted in the next NDC government. Because so ye sofo pani a ye se nga mfa no ho monto ye sremo wo ye sofo pani na wo gidi se nyankopon na asom no a nyankopon support kro no bo nyankopon support asisie so wo kind the 10 commandment a or say thou shall not steal. Ode wo ye deken me de menya deken. But in the 10 commandments nyankopon de ma Moses say onfan koma Israel for more brano. Ya twa wom say thou shall not what? Steal. Enti so bi ye Ghana ni be so man no wiaman nsase, wiaman ni gold, wiaman ni car, wiaman ni dollars. Na ye nyama mpani bi o se me de ba me ba no. Obi a wafa kwambone so wiaman na japade bia no, me be recover de ayaman no ye. Na wo se wo ye sofo pani kra Bible, kra tro konkon, enim the 10 commandments of the Bible. Na wo sorry tia sa kompa His Excellency na be de akire ene NDC government ba be ko de a. Ene na wo sofo a wodie no question mark wo ho. And this also goes to every man and woman of God. The ebesra mo ne say Ghana former NDC overwhelming endorsement. That overwhelming endorsement was premised on a campaign message. Nebutaye resetting Ghana, just accountability and prosperity. Accountability. E was see a man for boom konta. And for okay card way.
Red card.
Okay ba. Okay will show you. Ghana for show MPP a massive red card 7 December 12. Sa red card we Ghana for the MPP no. E mo fa kese pa baako ene krono bo ensase gigye watimi wakame akakabensem no eno so na Ghana for gina ya o ma show MPP red card. Enti ebesra asofo mpanifo e wo Ghana. We are begging you in the name of God. But be a mind drew no. Yet to Obama His Excellency Mahama so may stabilize the city. Obi so kwato Obama and say manfo ma wie sika o meji Jesus kan maye. Eni say wo ye nyamesom ni, wo ye part of the clergy. Now we say wonim the 10 commandments of God. Say thou shall not steal. Now politician be wie sika, Pualugu Dam $12 million. National Cathedral $58 million. Banking sector cleanup almost 31 billion Ghana cedi. Now we see in the face of all these overt and covert criminal acts, and this ya buying enya manenka. Ni focus on steady stability as an economist, I'm telling you today, say crime is the biggest economy. It is saying this ya buy nam kwanso bano. Let me focus on minimizing crime. No be away we sikano. Yetimi nya kokodro HSC or mojia. Sa steady stability na osofo pani ne pe no, it will happen.
But I say aso for the near say yanum na adwuma me am a deacon. But I mean so for the company crack condom backroom condom share Bible tia but yen na ye share and the tia so dem ho.
Tinia Tiene say, Obi didn't fear what we be dinsi uno. And fat 3 months and fat pressure metono so. The Biamaka say, Omo me who so for ya or in the co. Meme so for Sebi and your no chame bills, mammy. To be so vote to me convince him to our party and our party B. I sit them the hand there to our part. Young property, not young.
Yeah, pressure. I'm say, beauty. Don't get yourself worked up. The Sofono Okasa out of ignorance. He doesn't know that accountability is part of good governance. Yeah. And for me, I've taken his speech as a pinch of salt. Unimdi your worker. Osofo to say no, obekum, and now no be a collection or moto na sorry. Omoko kan ya e be free muno. Ko hwe by now ko checking a record ade o de yes any pan na sorry them. Aya Sunday by ye to collection na say ye kan wie na say obi ewie bia. Aya ombon nsem ma say any pan. He spoke out of ignorance. What has happened is that Ghanaians have given the mandate to John Dramani Mahama and the NDC and Professor Jena Nopukwadma to come and ensure that any loot that is recoverable must be recovered. Even the Uriah may now be bossy. It means that almost that is what more train no man if you yeah. Private jet are no more higher ye can what was inside the private jet. You understand? Yes, almost that is so lutu omano ache. But look at the sheer wickedness of Nanado Danko Kufuado administration. Almost say be employment sector. Almost so mogum ambassadorial position. Ya man for just this week. Ya appointing for best SME and so say 9 so monko. Medoka Bank of Ghana. And you pay 400 no more point you. Yes, indeed. That wickedness say I want to cripple the incoming administration onto me and I say I want to sow a seed of discord into a bar and meanwhile what I'm trying to say in the nation is that NDC should let us know the list of the rot. As for the economy being drugalism, no, yeah. And the blamer NPPA blame NDC for 8 years no. NDC shouldn't come and do that. We already know. Until they should focus on the job. Not the accountability no. E bi kura pa na so for na okasa oka ho bi. Ye make sure so bi biara sika bia afa baby amfa baby pa no obefi aba. Ghana be fa den tomo pa efra. Accountability ntina yes. One request. The second coming no obesha se efra. Ne me de me flag e ba. Yes. Person na obo nwem ade na piki. Apeki. Mr. Onti DJ. Oh, you know. With them, 2 minutes before I'm apeki. Okay, so you are. We say Bugaba, DJ Kofi. I repeat your number. I dare not pick it back in Palutai. Palutai, I'm a flag back here. Palutai, so I'll be doing Vuzika. I'm just a bit dinner. I'll be doing Vuzika. Sikana, I'm finding your own internal elections. And necessarily, I'm blame for example, the two more. Na jombo du so de nam ha. I'm say miracles about Jedu musica. Na asa me be stand say President Jena na asa. Sabo. Ade na pick asa no. O de ka baba. Na me ka chiro. Me de ka. Say hand over no. Omo ye wi a. Afake o che. DJ go. Rans say hand over no. Omo ye wi a. E ho na obehu say me be pie. In fact, people should volunteer information. Information that will volunteer no. See it that you are helping to build Ghana because someone can say slogan by say see something, say something. Into anybody who said there's an untoward movement, report to the NDC fraternity. 5 minutes to I beg two. Chef. Ouch. Palutaye. I beg two. Chef. I did not pick it, I pick it. Hey, I did not pick it, I pick it. Shaking my meal, I get it. Baby, I so swan, I pick it. Kimpalude. This is for the market. But I am gonna spend the money. This is for the market. Come away from me. Come away from me.
Can't wait for me. But I am for spending money. This for the party. This for the party. I pick it.
Okay, so this is how we end the show for 2024. Pampaso. Me guest mobile nyinasi nyame aduma from next year. Show no say a bomber baso anye bia ye mo pictures crowd share you mo presented the mama it's okay. I see yetimede award scheme ba show ni so for our guests. What's that?
The most dancing guest.
I'm not a good Bugaba. Maluta, you might hear in our Twafaso. Why do you seek a discano? Your modia. The management of Fire Radio Gold from our boss, Honorable James Ajin Boate, to the last person I had made the Munina. In fact, said Gidia Manya way move. Ups and downs where Baba Munina. This is how we end the year. The production team, I'm grateful to you guys. We will make it better next year. We're going to make it better next year. Ghana will not die. In the voice of the late Professor Mills. Ghana will live to the glory of God. The listeners, Madam Munina say, the loved ones more from general up to date. Munya mokakra na modi bia send ye da munyina ase. Enya mo na mo boa ye yanka ye nim na esi. Me nyi watwe enyi adoa. Wo amadi usidi okapra na asempo anyankopon hye wonam. Support from all angles. Obi the empire but munyina ye da munyina ase. So we tuning into the down no cry 90.5 no cry another support. Your friend Kwesibu Ache, Edia Mame, a woman that told me no Ransford Kwesibu Ache, a Japan comedy home. I can Japan to me use a Japan because I'm dear attempt too much. Tina just said, BOT, Medawase, a sanitano, Madame Munase, or our guests, mobile Munina, no, Yango Ponshamo, Yamashrin, mobile, Mamufuel, Yamamoshe, Mo drive a bar. Challenges I have for Munanote. I mean, himself from next year going on, and I'm a best you know how you better now. So far, a family issue assembly Yatrasa Busia from different homes, but you have a bought Ghana Busia Precope. Tibioti, Medasa Panyamisha, no wife. Brunya, main cover bia, so catch your wife is a many wife baba. Yabi Didi. Last time I buy a normal Miss One Chef Regime. We did about the chef regime because you're chilling. But you say by 3 days time, code in the back, no matter him. And the Amanda did the armor. I'm glad so to quiet as they are coming to me. Coming to me. The way also shape if you know copy 26 beyond. You see, I'm an enemy repair. We can choose to sleep outside the home. Okay, Yapon. See you or Bahano Panoco. Tonin crack me see a fiaso. I feel the afiaso. I saw opposite home. I don't want to know. It will be a say, Yami Admoich, best and share next. Face nobody, on your fire.
Do you know what listeners like about our station? It's everything.
I like everything. I love Radio Gold 90.5.
Oh, jam no. Nancy, dear, would you any as a confidence level so as a cosropa? I was a manager. If it's my fan, Mr. Kill, I a bear casa. Or from me draw Mr. Kill, I a bear memoir. And your friend now obey who debates. Tell him. Hey, now I don't know if I word comes. Na so amwa, me see Mr. Kill ya ma fenti. My be memua. Case closed.
Me so be person me Breman kasa. Enti menya Mr. Kill ni bi won yato.
Mr. Kill our pharmacies, herbal and over the counter medicine shops. Dudua Kokunlun Ghana Limited, East Legon, a Champo Junction. For 0244 139176 and 0204 139176. A member what in fear doing what trade cronkwa and the firm Mr. Kill.
FDA aji ejedi nkrato yatum.
Imagine say water wake up at dawn. You know both. You know chop. Where it vanish for your area for 2 weeks. You not get one drop safe inside your tank.
Hey.
Hajia, our life was in dangerous. Only our neighbor gets water with water tank.
Water tank?
Yes, water tank. Mamma mia, that water tank gets meter for checking water level. That water tank be fine past Kumasi Selindion. That water tank be tough like Ghana Army. That water tank, they carry water pepe. So say some no go left inside the supply tank. What a tank! As my boss, Mr. Poncho go talk.
Beautiful, durable, with water level indicator and accurate volume of water. Water tank. What a tank! By Duraplast.
Miato mi do to anyato ya Chicago club ro ye ya do amanchinya goglo planyato fi to twi manyo apasa manyo apasa do badu yata mi do to.
Fellow Ghanaians are citizens of Omofia. Radio Gold is back. I saw his Kokosara party. I saw it's on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays.